Unknown centuries later is when our story begins.
How is it that I might help you?
Arlo Bastaya!
Cut them apart! Break them! Ratuskit! Barbardo!
I've been cued. Hello, welcome back to the Quelmar realm. I'm Kyle. I'm the DM for this wonderful game with these wonderful people called Quelmar First Class. This is a D&D 5e Strixhaven-esque magical academy in the Underdark of Quelmar extravaganza. We're on day 2 of this adventure, 5 sessions in, but we've got this shit under wraps. And let's go around and meet everyone today, and meet our players and meet their characters. And then I'll go into a short little recap from what I can remember, because we had some tech difficulties and weren't able to capture the video, the VOD, as the young kids say, of the last session. But we'll recap that real quick, and then we'll jump right into today's adventure. So let's go around. Eric, are you up for starting us off on your character intro?
Yes. So I'm Erica. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Marcella, a half-orc druid who also uses she, her pronouns, and will one day specialize into mushrooms if she gets past level 1. Yeah, that's her. Let's popcorn over to Eric.
Nice.
Hey everyone, I'm Eric. He, him pronouns both for me and my character, my high elf barbarian Madros. Much like Erica, if I ever get past level 1, I hope to be a bit more magical of a barbarian, but we'll see how that pans out.
Awesome. And someone else who's quite magical, Dan, can you introduce yourself and Refrig to us today, please?
Good morrow. I am Dan, way less magical than my character, Refrig Eritor. He is a half-elf warlock with a very dark, evil, allegedly, deity that I look up to. He is the person that they are the person that introduced me to magic, and I don't really know who they are, but thus far I have proven myself to be a bit of a troublemaker. I have a character model built more or less around Severus Snape, and I just think that I'm better than everyone here.
Oh, well, and that may be true. We don't know, but I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who is definitely better than myself, and possibly all of us here. Zach, can you introduce us to Nerif today, please? As his wholesomeness is just permeating into the game.
Oh, thanks for that. Hi, I'm Zach. He, him pronouns. Nerif, same thing. Nerif is a wonderful little halfling bard that sees dead people and genuinely just loves the idea of everyone always being friends all the time because they can, exist beyond death. Can talk to each other, experience things, and he has a little friend named Nymira who kind of has been there his whole life and is one of his best friends, if not his absolute best friend. But then again, he has a bunch of best friends. One of them is a very, very strange man that has to like to put words above his head. I don't quite understand why he puts words above his head, but he's a good friend and I like him.
See, that just shows your character because you just alley-ooped me into this segue.
We're skipping
huge-
Kyle.
Yep.
Huge boost of confidence.
Gotcha.
Huge boost of confidence for Sigmund. Calling him a man, that is a far stretch. And, so James, can you introduce
Yeah.
us to Sigmund today, please? Yourself.
Me, hi. I play Sigmund. Sigmund, best among, is a cleric of the knowledge domain. Kyle, are we level 1?
Yeah, we're still level 1.
Holy crap! I just put up the sheet and I looked at that. It's been 4 months.
You would think that actually it's been almost 3. You would think level 2, but whenever we take 3 months to do 2 days in game, it's hard to justify the level up. But we're almost there. I assure you, there's a milestone that we just have to hit. We just
That
a
makes
little
sense
bit less
to me.
ice cream, and we're there. You know. But okay, so Sigmund.
Yes. So Sigmund is an Illumian. So I am a creature of words and knowledge and glyphs. I can summon magical words over my head. Right now, I am summoning the magical words Sigmund over my head. Wow, I did it.
Wow, amazing.
Nice.
And I'm a cleric. Whatever. Is that everyone?
That
Did we
is
do Maedros?
everyone. Yep, that is everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did
Awesome.
Maedros, yeah.
We are back. We have been gone since let's see. It has been like 5-6 weeks, something like that, 6 or 7 weeks. Scheduling conflicts all around, all over the place. But we have returned. We are in session 5. We're going to be approximately 8 sessions for this first portion, for the first year of first class. And so we have some things to do. And to do them, we're going to get started. Thank you, everyone who's joining us, and thank you, Arkenforge, for sponsoring. And we'll get back to that then. So I'm going to attempt to do a little bit of a recap from last session way far ago. And unfortunately, Twitch does not hold the VOD, so it is lost to the ether unless you can scour the internet for it. I know it's out there somewhere. Anyway. Last session, we began the session with our first day of actual class. It was day 2 of our time here at Catharta Academy, the underground school, the secret mage academy in Quelmar. And we started day 2 with a class with the director of the academy, Director Veneleth. And we got some cursory draconic studies in there. And then you were released to go do a scavenger hunt in the Tomioplex, the large grand library here at Catharta. If I just keep doing this, everything's going to be grand in this whole damn thing. So we spent some time doing a scavenger hunt at the Tomioplex, and then after the scavenger hunt was concluded, by the way, there was a great performance. I'm sorry if you missed it. There was some Louis Armstrong going on in the Tomioplex. I did catch that because James, there are clips of that on the internet. So thank you for that, Dan.
Yes.
And after that great performance and the scavenger hunt wrapped up, we went to the gift shop area right outside the main first floor of the Tomioplex, and we saw some magic items there on display for sale, as well as some menial student items, some sweatshirts and some different apparel and different products to help you here on your stay. And it was in this browsing of this small student store that we heard screams coming from the main chamber of the Tomioplex, cries for help, and people fleeing the grand library, running down the steps and leaving. But where they fled and where they ran away, our party decided to investigate, to go back up in to the Tomioplex to see what's going on. We ran up the steps. We ran into the main chamber, and we looked across the chamber, and we saw something. And that's what we're going to open with today. Bam. James, can you hit us with that map? As I try
Yes.
to zoom in a little bit here on my end. Dan, I don't know if you're watching the stream, but
I am indeed.
you know those big ass squares at the bottom?
Yeah,
you can make those. You can make those like tiny little name
I would
tags.
love to do that.
Yeah, just go over into settings, the cogwheel in the top right of Roll20, and then you will be. Actually, I'll scroll down. Look, I think it's in the. What is it? There we go. Yeah, it's in the personalization part, the top part. Just get down to token marker. No, I don't fucking know what it is for you guys. It might be different for me because I'm in DM mode.
I'll do some brief.
Do some
exploration.
investigating. And should you happen to find that, that's fine. Either way, it'll take your view. So
There it was. I saw it. Audio and video. It was. It said avatar profile picture size. Play your avatar size. Right there.
Oh, bam!
Name's
Teamwork.
only better. Oh, that's the best. Good
Teamwork,
eye.
just like we're going to do here. And in
Isn't it always
fact,
weird when someone's looking over your shoulder at your screen to see what you do?
Hey,
I'm watching.
I ain't mad. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
no.
Who are we missing here? So I see 3. I need 5. So I need Nerif and Refrig.
I'm currently up by the stage still.
Oh, you're still performing. Wow, what a
Oh,
dedicated.
that's fine. I'll just
dedicated
drag
Count
myself
Chocula.
right down there.
Okay.
I thought we were all inside of the gift shop, and we were.
Yeah,
No,
we
we had to run back
We
in
ran-
once.
yeah.
We heard
Oh,
screams.
yeah.
Troll in the library.
There we go. Nerif, I'm gonna put. In fact, I'm gonna move all of you closer so we don't make this 5 rounds of running around.
Absolutely.
As you all run up
Appreciate
through this main chamber to investigate what's going on, you come up and you see a few students fleeing and running by you. Actually, a student falls against the bookcase to your left, right here. Bam! Falls against that bookcase, and he is knocked out from a book falling on his head. The book is what was it called? What was it called, James? The Art of Finding Things in the Tomioplex.
That's
Or
right.
I forget what ridiculous title that was, but I'm gonna find a bland NPC token here, and I'm gonna put it there, and he's gonna be knocked out. But right behind it, you know what? This is perfect. A guy on a toilet, that's totally tracks as this guy being knocked out. There we go. So this fellow student was running away from something, and that strange creature that he's running away from is a mimic. Da-na-na. Nothing more D&D than a mimic. Well, maybe an owlbear.
I've never fought one of these.
Yeah.
Me neither.
A chest, a large chest
Mm.
with a gaped maw and sharp teeth and a large purple tongue, saliva lapping off its tongue all over the front of the chest. The chest itself, the whole thing, the wood glistens with a strange slimy substance all over it. And the chest looks like it was chasing the child across the Tomioplex. And then the whole thing kind of does like a Mario very 2D pivot towards you. Whoop, whoop. And the chest, the mimic turns in your direction, and then the mouth begins to chomp, and it begins to hop in the party's direction. I need everyone, and I'm talking everyone. I'm talking, grandparents, children, everyone to roll initiative. Even the audience and Twitch, go ahead and roll initiative if you can. Just everyone.
Not a good
Roll
start.
initiative.
Make
as
sure you
your-
highlight your character token.
Excellent point.
No. I didn't highlight.
That's okay. I will.
That means I get to
These
re-roll,
initiative
right?
rolls are so bad. Jesus Christ. I've never
You're
seen
not
this
thinking of
before. We might have like a straight flush here.
Yeah.
I will lead us to victory.
You
I'll be
really
the
will.
only one to go before death.
Wow.
But you'll lop us almost, man.
Oh, God.
What is the initiative button again? One day I'll learn how this works.
There is an initiative button right in the middle, right.
It's like a real
towards the top.
character sheet
Character
where
sheet.
it says you just click the word initiative.
Top and center.
Next to armor class and
Ah.
speed, in between those two. But yeah, make sure to click on your character
Oh man,
icon.
I only have 10 hit points.
Oh well, we're in luck because this thing's initiative is crap as well.
I have 8 hit points.
Welcome to the party.
Where
Jesus,
else?
Zach. 8 hit points? What do you
Yup.
have? A -2 constitution?
I have a 0.
Okay.
All right, let's go with oh crap. How did I mess up her? My bad. Wait, I thought I did that right. Okay, Marcella, what was your initiative? 4?
4.
Oh, okay. I think I'm getting doubles here. That is what's going on. Why is I don't understand. All right, Sigmund, what's your initiative?
17.
Check. Refrig, what's your initiative?
5.
Okay, check. Nerif, yours is 16, right?
Correct.
I do remember seeing that one. Madros, yours is not 14, I'm guessing.
Nope. Where did you get a 14 from?
It's on from earlier. It's it kept the
Oh.
earlier tracker for some reason.
That's weird because the one that
Wow.
I'm seeing shows it still being a 6.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's like glitching out on my end.
Curious.
Okay, the only one I don't have is Sigmund's
17.
17. Okay.
Makes sense. He's the most prepared in the Tomioplex.
Yes. I
No.
too. I can I pick up the book that fell on this poor kid?
Sure, absolutely.
Oh
my
God.
God, he's just gonna start reading it.
I'll pick it up. It's the unabridged Tomioplex navigation guide, a comprehensive and concise handbook to getting around the Tomioplex, first edition.
Oh, first edition and revised. We are on point here. They're keeping their patches well up to date. So
The
gang,
library's favorite terrain for Sigmund.
that's right. Yeah. If you're a ranger, but that's an idea. A knowledge-based ranger. All right. Well, Sigmund, because you are on point, you grab this book, which must have flowed 20 feet away from this child after it knocked him out. The chomping mimic is heading in maybe your direction, maybe the child's direction.
Yeah,
Somebody's
I mean, to be fair, if this guy in the toilet is the kid, I can walk over and grab the book. I don't need to grab it from 20 feet away. But I'll pick it up to make sure it's okay. Is the book okay?
The book
my God.
the book is fine. Wait,
Okay.
do you if you want, you can do a medicine check on the book.
I will do a medicine check on the book. I am
which-
very concerned with the book. My medicine is 3 plus 3. I got 11.
Okay. You've seen some books with a lot, with their spines out of whack, or they've seen worse days, but no, this one's good. It's salvageable.
Okay, good. I will look at the chest, and I, as a astute student of Catharda Academy, will cast. I have spell slots, right? I do. Guiding Bolt. I will. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'll open the book up, and then I'll channel the words out of the book, like little illusory copies of the letters fly up and become a formed ball of light that I will then throw at the book. So I have to make an attack roll.
Yes. Knowledge is power, bitch.
18.
As you blast it,
Very
18 hits.
So 4d6 radiant damage. I will deal.
God, I always forget how much damage that does.
I will
Yeah,
do
little
10.
one,
Well, yeah, it does a lot of damage, except when my 4 rolls are
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do 10 damage,
Okay.
and the next attack on the creature has advantage.
Okay. It's
Well
a-
under the average.
I'll say the letters as it smashes. I'd like to have the letters sort of fly everywhere. The typeface just sort of scatters, except it leaves a brief glowing pattern above him that says "Hit me," and that's the advantage. There's your guidance.
Nice,
There.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Very clear target.
yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. It wouldn't be a magical academy. I'm sorry, Sigma. Is there anything else? in your turn?
I'm done. My turn is done.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand right here with the guy in the book.
It wouldn't be quite a magical academy if the things that were happening were, just run of the mill. So this particular mimic is going to use, much like a legendary action, it's going to use at the end of your turn one of his villain actions, and is going to, as you blast him, and the words begin circling, hit me, around the mimic, around the chest. The mouth flips open, and the top of the thing flips backwards in a very unnatural, like Terrence and Phillip head, top part of the head off way. The mouth opens up, and out plops something onto the ground in a liquidy spew sloshy sound right in front of the chest. And crap, I gotta switch layers. That's very anticlimactic. There we go. Onto the ground spews and stands up a tiny humanoid figure in the goo. A weird looking mutated stuffed bunny emerges from the mouth of the mimic and takes its turn because it's a jerk and doesn't want to wait.
Nerif, help me!
The rabbit, like a rabbit. It looks much like a rabbit from Nintendo stuff, and it's going to leap into the sky and towards your face, Sigmund. And it's going to try to attack you.
Can I? Oh no.
If you have a reaction,
Probably not necessary.
yeah. If you have a reaction thing, and yeah, Sigmund, unless you have a negative modifier, I think you're good.
Yeah.
And are wearing no armor. Yeah.
Or negative dex.
I'm okay.
Okay, so the rabbit flies at you, and you can see it's a plushie. It's a plushie, probably 2.5 foot tall stuffed rabbit with a weird mutilated face, and it lunges at you, and you cower, and luckily you did, because it flies over your head and onto the floor behind you with a little squish as its saliva covered body lands right behind you.
Oh, Jesus.
That's its
Piece of
strength.
cake.
Gross.
Now, Nerif, you're up. You see all of this, Nerif. You're going up, and you see the little rabbit gets spit out of the mimic, and the mimic is heading right towards all of you. What would you like to do?
I wish I had some spell slots. That is a shame. You know what? I don't like how this
How do you
mimic
not?
is
Didn't
messing with my
we
friends.
sleep, Zach?
I think you guys slept. I was messing with leeches.
Fuck, right.
I was leeched.
I
The
forgot.
leeches, yes. I forgot.
Yeah, I had a
Do you
short
even
rest, but I
have-
don't think I could get stuff back from a short rest.
You get your bardic inspiration back. That's it. I
So-
totally forgot about this.
The damn leeches.
Them leeches.
But all right, well, that's okay because I don't need it to do a cantrip. So I'm going to go ahead and use Vicious Mockery on the mimic because he's being mean to my friends, and I'm going to yell a lot of very mean things to him in languages that only he can comprehend. He's not about to mess with my friends.
The mimicese. Okay, all right.
Mhm.
What we got here?
Yes.
Mimic +1. Okay. Ooh. The mimic is. The mouth is now rehinged, and it's just laughing. And this spitum is flying out of the mimic's large mouth. The big teeth gaping open, just laughing at you.
Uh-oh.
That's a different spell,
Ooh.
but unfortunately, it did not work.
This isn't good. Great. I can't use my.
You can
bow.
inspire someone with the bardic inspiration if you want to. That's about it.
I'll hold on to that for now, I suppose.
Okay. The day is young.
But-
What's your charisma modifier, Zach?
My charisma modifier is un momento, por favor. This thing will ever load. Charisma, it's 3.
Okay, that's how many uses of inspiration you can divvy out per short
Oh!
rest, just FYI. So
Yep.
All right, well then I will go ahead and inspire my good friend with all the weird words above his head.
That's me!
Get out of the way of that weird plushy thing. It's not a good friend. It's not good.
What type of inspiration is that?
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, like what's the die?
It's a D6,
Oh,
I
D6
think,
at
at
this point.
that level.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a D6 added on to any of your rolls.
And I can do that for my bonus action, yeah?
Yes, yep. So your bonus
Sweet.
action, you're good to go. If you want to do any movement, you can go ahead and do that if you want to move around the battlefield.
No,
Other than that,
I'm a chill here.
We're going to jump from 16 in the initiative roll down to 6. Madros, you're
Yeah.
up.
Jeez. Okay. I had to look at this determined lineage thing you gave me, Kyle, because I may have to do this because I don't think I can actually reach this thing presently because he hasn't moved yet. I was hoping that I'd be behind him. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. I'm going to move like up here. I'm going to rage as a bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to fling a firebolt. I'll just Colonel Mustang snap my fingers and try and like firebolt this thing at a shorter distance than I was before.
Sure. You can fire away.
That ability you gave me lets me maintain my rage by doing this, right? If
Yes.
I read that correctly.
Yep.
Okay.
Unlike most barbarians, you are a cut above, and you are able to cast spells to hold your rage.
Does a 15 hit him?
I think so. Let me check stat block. Yes, it does. Huzzah.
Okay.
Your tiny flickers, your countless hours of the tiny, the little flame thing that you constantly self-deprecate yourself about, has finally paid off. You know what? Normal
6 fire damage. Oh, I guess that would have been an advantage, wouldn't it? Because he.
That's right. It is. It is an advantage.
Do you want me to just roll it again to farm for a
in
nat
case there's a
20
nat 20.
out of it?
Yep. In case there's a nat 20. Yep. Oh yeah.
No. Okay.
Better.
So yeah,
you
6
said-
fire damage to it.
6 damage. Okay. Let me get this guiding bolt nonsense off of it. And then 6 more damage. As you throw the fire, you see the fire smack into the chest. The wood itself doesn't catch on fire, but the thick looking liquid on the outside immediately ignites. And it's got a little like fire mane going on, little Disney, Hercules, Hades fire mane going on for a few seconds before that goes out as well. But it definitely did damage the creature. Anything else for your turn?
That's it for me. I guess I'll draw my great sword, but that's it. That's it for me.
Okay. You blast it with fire. You pull out your old trusty greatsword, and Refrig, you're up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I point, and at the mimic, and I fire an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
You pretty much summarized warlocks there, Dan.
Click on the
Yeah.
click
Can you
on
like
the
attack?
spellcasting. Yeah. In the middle on your first page where it says spellcasting and attacks or whatever it is.
Yes,
Click
it's
on
all
it.
coming back.
Yeah.
to me.
That's okay. It's been a while.
Yeah, it
is-
took me a minute, Dan, to remember where it was. Honestly.
There we are.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, he doesn't remember how to hit high numbers, or doesn't forget how to hit high numbers. Okay. 18 hits. Go ahead and click Eldritch Blast in the chat window where your results are, and it will roll the damage for you.
The name itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where it says Eldritch Blast.
There we are.
Awesome.
Not
Okay.
terrible.
So- Yep. And it's force damage, which is nice. Okay. You side sling that Eldritch Blast, and it smacks the mimic in the side, and almost it threatens to tip it over on its side. We might have had a turtle incident here, but it rights itself before it topples the whole way over. Definitely damaging the creature. Do you have any bonus action or movement
No
you'd like
such
to do?
thing.
No such thing. Okay.
I'm a one-trick pony.
All right. Pony? Well, this thing spits out a pony. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't have sighting in it.
Aw.
I know. It would have been cool to see a small mutated pony.
Can we not get more bad guys on? I don't know why you guys are excited.
But it's a pony, even if it's evil. Okay, it is the Mimic's turn. The Mimic is tired of taking such a beating. And it's going to rush forward.
I point to Madros.
You hit him harder than I did, but
Yeah.
I guess I could have gotten between him and you.
The thing jumps forward
Oh, nope.
and tries to take a bite out of Crime. Because it's a crying shame that that book is in your hands and not in this creature's mouth. It's going to attack you, dear child.
Yeah.
There's a 19
Oh,
hit.
Jesus.
Yes.
Old boy.
It does. It does.
Jeez.
And remember, if you do more than 3 damage, my character is permanently dead.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Did I scare you?
You just turned my
You did.
whole world upside down for a second. I'm like, wait, how's that even possible? No.
I'm only level 1, but I do have enough health to probably tank this. Let's see.
Let's see what the damage is. Damn it. Book.
I'm holding the book up.
Oh.
Actually, no, I want the book to be
One
safe. I'm gonna put the book.
1d8.
I'm gonna shield the book with my body.
Okay.
Yeah.
The literature.
I have mending. I can fix it. Oh no.
9
Jesus.
damage. Jesus. I am not
that
down.
Something almost
It's
kills
not
it.
over. It's not over.
Oh,
Why
there's
didn't
the
that second one go? There it is.
Okay, well,
Okay,
yeah, now
so
I'm down.
9 points of piercing damage and 2 points of acid damage.
Boy,
As
that
the
has to almost kill you if it doesn't outright kill you.
I'm down. I'm down.
okay, yeah, it won't. It can't outright kill anyone because you would
Or,
have.
yeah, sorry, knock you unconscious. Excuse me.
So the mimic does hop, and you protect the book. You shield the book with your body. Unfortunately, the large teeth of the mimic as it lunges forward towards you, and unlike the stuffed plushy rabbit, it does manage to find purchase on your supple shoulder as it noms down on Sigmund's shoulder, and you feel the acid begin to run down and sizzle on your neck as the large teeth bite in and pierce thine beautiful heart. Sigmund, the lights go out, and you are down for the time being.
Oh my gosh.
The mimic immediately lets go, knowing that it is won, victorious, and pivots its body looking for its next victim. And surprisingly, it's not very intelligent. Wait, let me check intelligence. 5? Okay. It looks right at Madros, the person it should not be biting. And it is grinning and getting ready to lunge towards you, Madros. But its turn is over. Let's go down and Marcella. What you see Sigmund, the child, the bald child. He goes down. What would you like to do?
Can if you do an area of effect spell, does it affect people that are downed already?
If they're in the area and it deals damage, yes, because they're still alive.
I think they
still-
automatically fail a death save if they get hit by it, right?
Yeah, if they take any damage,
Okay.
it's an automatic failure.
We're not going to do that then.
But if you did, it would be hilarious.
Yes. Now Marcella's going to cast Thorn Whip on the mimic actually and pull it towards her. She's going to take a 5-foot step this way and pull it so it's between her and Madros. So we're going to have I don't know if barbarians get flanking, but
Okay.
No, Kyle doesn't use flanking rules, but
I don't use default flanking. If you have pack tactics or something like that, then yes. Okay, so is it 5 feet or 10 feet? I can't remember. Thorn Whip does pull a decent amount.
If it's successful.
it's 10 feet.
Oh, yeah, 20 can definitely. Okay, so you and by the way, remember you get a bonus to this because of your special druidy goodness from
I'm so
your
excited to get one of those things someday.
but I know today's your day. Don't tell anybody. Yep, don't tell anybody. So okay, so as you launch out your thorn whip
yeah.
and it wraps around the chest, the mouth is like that. You manage to wrap it around between the jaws, so it's unable to actually chew through your thorn whip, and you yank it forward 10 feet towards you. And
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God.
okay,
Okay. I do 7 damage.
Luckily, you, Morchella, are a cut above other level 1 druids, and you managed to do 7 points of magical piercing damage as the thorns start to grind through, and you can see chips of the mimic's wood begin to splinter off as it grinds around, and the thorn whip kind of retracts and the magic disappears. Nice. Whittling away. The creature is damaged. Is there anything else, Morchella, you'd like to do? Bonus action or movement?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay. All right. Next up, we are back to the top of the order. Sigmund, hit us with that sweet death save.
Okay. I'm dying. My death saving throw is. Hold on. Roll 1d20. 14.
Nice.
James, can you see the stream?
Yes.
You see where it's frozen?
Yeah. It's perfect.
That is awesome. Oh, that needs to be an emote right there. Right there. That is beautiful. You were asking
I don't
for
have the
emote.
stream on, so I'm not
Look at
seeing
that.
this.
I'll
Yes,
do a brief
he's dead.
reenactment.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so
I'm
distracted. by that.
dying. Why are you all laughing at my death? Help me. Help.
But
I
you're
hope that
one.
in his unconscious state, the letters still work.
Res me, asshole.
Why?
Oh my god. It's like RuneScape.
Yeah.
So Sigmund, you are one step closer to being alive
I'll
as
be here if you need me.
as the shit rolls. Unfortunately, no, wait, we're gonna spread this.
I
out.
forgot about this fucking bunny over here.
So
Jesus.
the rabid rabbit, sees that Sigmund's down. Well, that job's done. You know what? Big Papa Mimic's got that going on. The rabbit is going to lunge 15. Yep. Okay. 15 feet 15 feet forward and towards Nerif. Nerif, you sweet, sweet soul. The little stuffed bunny lunges through the air, and you see it, and it's like arms and legs are flailing as it's going through the air in slow mo. And it is coming right at your face. It's going to try to latch on, and let's see if it does. Oh, D8 probably would have guaranteed not success. Ooh,
Jeez.
does a 19 hit?
That goes against my armor class, right?
Yes. It's me.
That definitely hits you. There's no
Yes,
way
it
a bar-
does.
a
Yeah.
I
bard
wanted to
has a
give you the
19 AC.
I wanted to give you the agency to say it hit, but I know it hit. Yeah, the rabbit jumps and lands on your face, and these little
My
tiny
face?
porcelain claws begin to start raking at the sides of your temples.
Question.
Yes, sir.
I forgot that whenever I use Bardic Inspiration, I can summon Nymera to do a melee attack whenever that happens. So
That would have been good, but there was nobody in melee range of James when you did that, or of you.
Yeah, 'cause
I
the
think it has to be in
rabbit,
like
the rabbit hadn't come out yet, I don't think. I don't know how that was written because that's only on his sheet.
yeah. We'll check that then. We'll check that
Yep.
when you use it again. You have plenty of uses of it, so when you use it again, just remember to read over that before you use it, and
Gotcha.
yeah, we'll definitely get that in there. The creature
Double
flies
check.
at you and begins raking at your temple, and it's
oh, bad friend, no!
it
No,
is,
bad friend,
Bad
no!
friend.
4 points of slashing damage as the creature clings to your face, trying to obstruct your view and also scratch you open. Bad bunny. Next up, Nerif. Oh, Nerif, it is your turn. So the creature launches at you and does this, starts like pulling your hair out and scraping your scalp. What do you do?
I honestly have no idea what I should do.
It's okay. You can ask the
I
bunny.
guess-
He'll tell you what to do.
What should I do? Bad friend.
It is just going to
That
town.
doesn't make sense.
Just
All right.
slobbering all over you.
Well, I assume this. Let's see here. I can't do anything very good. All I can do is, I guess, another vicious mockery. 'Cause I can't
Oh
shoot
my
it with the
God.
crossbow. I can't point the crossbow at my
Do you
face.
not have a melee weapon at all?
It's been so long. This is why we can't take these long breaks anymore.
Yeah, yep. That's okay. Cuz to everyone out there, we're gonna try to go weekly. We're trying.
Ooh. All right. I got a little pig sticker dagger.
Oh,
Wow.
1d4.
Got a little-
personally,
bards
as
get
a
like a rapier?
personally as a like above table thing, you might as well use. There's nothing wrong with vicious mockery. It is a D4 damage, and you get to give them a status effect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that because then it'll roll disadvantage on its next attack.
Yeah.
So
I-
I'm
and it
just
might
gonna be
not-
cursing at it while it's clawing at my face. I'm just screaming obscenities at it in different languages that normal people, that just people that know common, have no idea what the hell I'm saying. But they're not pleasant words. It's not good.
Okay. Wisdom on this thing is a -1. So okay, we might actually.
If you roll high again, Kyle, I'm
It's
gonna
not
be
my
very
fault.
sad.
It's not my fault. I have this picture of James distracting me from everything in life.
Wow, you lucked out there, Zach.
That
Right
negative
there.
one.
Nice.
Negative
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
Awesome.
man.
I,
Exactly the number needed. Okay. So what are you yelling at this creature as it's trying to maul you? A little tiny stuffed bunny trying to maul you.
Basically, there's just a bunch of obscenities. You blasted thing, get off my damn face, you stupid bad friend. You're the worst fluff thing I've ever seen. And I'm just trying to tear it off of me as I just scream at it. Can I just tear it off my face and throw it at the ground in front of me?
Yeah, you know what? Sure. You pull it off and you spike it down to the ground.
Yeah,
And
like
it
a football.
It hits the ground. It would probably normally be a fluffy bunny, but it's still covered in mimic saliva, which luckily is not enough acid to burn your hand, but you can feel like the acidity, the tingle of it on your hand after you throw the creature. But yeah, you throw it down, it splats down on the ground and takes some damage. It is injured.
Oh, good. All right.
yeah,
for my bonus action, can I move with my bonus action? Remind me.
Oh no, you can move. You have 30 feet of movement to spread out however you'd like.
Okay.
So that takes no
Zach,
bonus action, no action at all.
Zach, I'm gonna above table this because I know you haven't played that much. If you move away from him, he can try and hit you. Just FYI,
Dang.
opportunity attacks. So you've given him disadvantage on his next one, but if you move and he wants to hit you, that disadvantage will just get applied now instead of on the next initiative round.
I'm just
So-
gonna go ahead and take out. I'm telling you, I want to beat the hell out of this thing with my violin so bad, but I won't. I want to break it. I want to beat the hell out of it with this viola.
Improvised weapon.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, that's a thing.
Will it destroy my viola? That's the question.
It's possible, and it won't do much damage, but it's hilarious, and
I
Yeah.
want the hilarity of it. That's the
You
thing.
can go all the who on the thing.
You know,
Eric, were you just trying to think of El Kabong?
No, I was trying to think of the lead guitarist for the Who, but it wasn't coming to me.
I assume shooting from close range is disadvantage. It has to be within a certain distance
You're
far
good.
away.
You're good right now. You used your action to cast a spell, so you're not going to be able to do anything but a
No,
bonus action.
if I take my crossbow out, I mean. 'Cause I'm
Oh
gonna take
yes,
it.
yeah. When you're up, when you have someone in your face, it's disadvantage to shoot somebody.
Gotcha. All right, I guess I'm just gonna take my itty bitty tiny baby dagger
Okay.
out of my little, pocket.
You got your little tiny traveling dagger out, which surprisingly against this creature is about its size. So you're good.
Perfect. It's like a
Okay.
two-handed sword for me. Great. I'm happy.
Okay. Nerif is done. Madros, you know what? Why don't you just hold off? Just hold off a second.
Okay.
Because after the mimic gets pulled like right by you towards Morchella, and Morchella pulls her magical vines away, you're obviously pretty pissed off, and you turn to fight this creature. But as you turn, you see it going like a cat, spitting up a hairball.
God, that's too realistic.
As it does in reaction to being yanked over by Morchella, it spits up another object
No.
beside it
God damn it.
And with its villain action, it spits out a training sword. A slimy, wet training sword falls onto the ground next to the mimic and immediately flips upright. And the sword kind of tink, 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 hops on the pommel across the floor. It becomes sentient.
Oh,
Madros.
Jesus.
Unlike before, where the rabbit had its initiative right now, I'm going to make this sword roll initiative, but you, sir, can go.
Okay. I will. Well, do you want to see if it's higher than mine and have it go in front of me?
Just
Okay.
go, dude. You're
Okay.
good, man. Just go.
Yeah, Madros is just really pissed off now in his rage and is like, kill the fucking chest. And is going to try and slam down on this mimic with his great sword.
Okay.
And I really wish I could recklessly attack right now.
Oh, that's right. Level 2 life.
God damn it. Yeah, and I somehow whiff on it or hit it and do nothing.
Well, it's slippy. Like, it's got a lot of slime around the floor. You know, it's rough. It's rough.
Wow.
Okay, so you take your great sword, you swing down on it, and unfortunately, it is like kind of sliding around the floor in its own nasty saliva and whatever else is coating this liquid that's coating the outside of it. And it's just so slippery that it slides out of your reach.
Yeah, I can't do anything else here. So
Okay. No problem. Hey, we're almost out of level 1 land, so you know the future is bright.
if we survive
That's true. If we survive,
down our cleric.
we're down the healer. Down the healer
I
on
know.
the fight. Okay. Next up, we have Refrig. Refrig, what you got? Things are going bad. People are
Dart
dying.
back and forth between Nerif and the chest, and I see that the chest just keeps spewing out these enemies, and Nerif seems to have got his foe at a disadvantage. So I raise my hand and it starts shaking, and then you hear the toll of bells.
Sure.
And I toll the dead the chest,
Huzzah!
which is funny because I can't actually, in my core stats, I don't have a spell that says toll the dead. So I
It's because it's a saving throw based spell.
Yeah, they make the roll. That's why you don't have it in your spellcasting.
then roll away, Monsieur Chest.
Okay. That is +1. What is your DC?
God damn it, he met it right on.
My DC?
Yeah,
Your spell save DC 13, so it made it. I'm trying to figure out how your guys' charisma is so low.
It's level 1 life. I mean, it's rough.
Yeah,
It's
my
rough.
charisma is 16 for what it's worth.
Oh yeah, well.
2. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
I guess that is still level 1 as a 13 by the math. So
yeah, it's the proficiency bonus that's killing you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the as you know, for whom the bell tolls really doesn't matter because it you hear the bell ringing and it just seems like this creature doesn't care.
Chest has
too
no
busy
ears.
just vomiting out. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Anything else, Refric?
Got nothing bonus, just hanging out, enjoying life.
Okay.
Dan, what normal spell do you have right now?
What
Like your
normal spell?
one spell that you possess
I
as a
have,
warlock?
I have a lot of spells. I have Burning Hands. I have Armor of Agathis.
Oh,
Didn't really
right,
feel like
right.
casting Burning Hands, or what's the one that I can cast a Cone of Fire?
That's burning.
Well, if he keeps cloning these things, you might want to use that.
Not when you're in the cone.
You can maneuver though, like position yourself so the cone doesn't hit everyone.
You know who wants to hit everyone? The mimic does. What? Morchella, after this thing is vomiting, it doesn't even wipe the nasty filth from the corner of its mouth before it tries to lunge out and attack you. And what's its attack thingy? +5. It's gonna do so with great fervorishness. Yes. Oh
Jesus
shit.
Christ,
All right.
this thing.
That hits. I didn't have to check. Oh man.
All right. What is that? 1d8 +3, and then 1d8 acid. As it does, it lunges out. You're getting ready to prepare your next spell, whether it be another thorn whip or whether it be something else. You're getting ready to prepare your next spell. This thing quickly reacts. It did not like you leashing it. It's like people with leashes on their children. It just doesn't belong on a mimic. And it lashes out and bites at you. Where the fuck is the numbers? All right, well, I gotta roll it again because numbers not cooperating, not keeping on there.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm down.
Really
Okay.
glad we waited 2 months to
Wait, no.
kill.
Wait, no, I'm not down. I'm not actually down. Hold on.
TPK in the
Yeah, but
Tomioplex.
she's gonna take acid damage though. So
It doesn't matter as long as it's not enough. It's all part of the same attack. It's
right,
not two
right.
separate triggers. Yeah.
I
she's
keep
good.
forgetting you're a half orc.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She gets. Yeah, you come back. Yeah.
How dare you make me bleed my own blood.
Amazing.
You made worms food of me.
I don't know if the viewers can see, but I have relentless endurance. It's a orc feat. Whenever I would drop to 0, instead drop to 1 hit point. So she's still up and at him and ready to fucking throw hands next turn.
Yeah. Yeah. She is. She refuses
Oh my
to
god.
die. You know what else refuses to die? James, what in the fuck is that picture still doing there? I can't look over towards Twitch at all.
I'm dying, okay?
I'm
Leave me
dying.
alone.
Look at that thing. Holy shit. All right. Beautiful,
Okay,
though. Beautiful. Okay.
I have to
So,
roll. Life
yes.
saving throw, right?
oh,
Go.
wait.
Oh.
Shnikes. I forgot that there is now a new player in here before you.
Yeah, let the sword go. Let
The sword.
I'm
Let the
good.
sword go.
Jesus
I got
Christ.
Wait,
Dying
I didn't
over
get.
here.
Wait, I didn't get my turn.
Oh, that's right. You're not
I
down.
just
I'm sorry.
divided.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I was wondering that too.
Wow, my bad. I forgot endurance and orc stuff. So Morchella,
Yeah.
you feel your knees weaken and you're getting ready to like pass out from
And
the
my arms
pain.
are heavy.
Nice.
And this mimic
Palm-
might spit out some
palm
spaghetti
sweaty.
next. I don't know.
Yep. You ignore the salad or the soup. I'm sorry, the
Jesus
soup you
Christ.
just had, the tons of soup you just had the day before, and you remember mom's spaghetti and pull yourself out of the
That's
brink.
right.
What would you like to do with your
Oh,
newfound
shit.
life?
You realize-
I think. Oh man, can I center a sphere that does not hit James or friends?
Oh man, I don't think so. I'm looking at this real hard. Maybe you could center.
Has Nerf been hit yet?
What is
Yes.
the radius?
Yeah,
Mm,
10 feet, which is
Oh.
pretty big.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
can see the sphere I'm drawing. Hold on. Oh well, no.
It's gonna hit no.
Yeah, you could kill the NPC who's knocked out. I mean, that's the thing.
I take that back. I'm not casting that. I want to hit. As much as Nimmerchell would not find it funny, she's not going to strike Nerf down like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's going
Much
to do
friend.
Thorn Whip. Well, yeah, she's going to do Thorn Whip again against the chest. Might as
Oh
well.
my god.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay.
that hits.
Yeah, you're trying to just manage to stay up. Unfortunately, it's taking all of your concentration to muster, and when you throw the thorn whip out, it's just kind of like mom's spaghetti as it
Weakly slaps.
yeah slaps the
It's like
side
a
of
wet
the
noodle.
limit. Yep, wet noodle.
Stop.
The thorn whip just does not produce the damage that you were hoping. But you do have a bonus action and movement that could totally change the game.
Yeah, she's gonna run away a little bit.
Mm.
Just
That could also
It's-
change the game.
no,
Oh.
5 foot step. 5 foot step, right? That's a safe thing I could do, right?
You're okay as long as you don't leave the creature's reach.
Man.
So you can either go like right here to the left or up one. That's fine.
I'll go there.
Yeah. I
That's
wouldn't
why I
recommend
was
going the other-
confused why you pulled it towards you.
That's okay. I got it away from Sigmund, which is nice.
Didn't think it would hit that hard. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Let's see here. Sigmund! Boy, you know what? The words are
Doesn't
running
the
by.
sword have to go? Kyle, doesn't the sword have to go?
Oh, that's right. We did have an actual sword turn. All right. The animated slobbery sword. Madros.
It's two
probably-
critical hits on Sigmund.
Probably covered in acid, I bet.
Madros. Attack against you from the sword. Huzzah!
It misses.
Finally. This little hippity hoppy sword, it's almost like we said like last session or one of the sessions, Clippy. It's almost like Clippy, just kind of boink, 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 boink. As it bounces towards you.
Flex helping you write on paper.
Check out that book. Ha! And the training sword lunges at you to no avail as you just look at it sadly. And it has no form. You know swordplay. This thing does not. And it lunges to you and clangs to the ground, picks itself back up, but finds no purchase. Now, Sigmund, make that make that
now
nat
me.
20 that we
Okay.
need to get you up.
How about a 13 for 2 success? You know, somebody could like medicine check me or something. I mean, I'm over here dying.
It could happen,
We
but
could, but we're
I have a
stupid.
bunny. I have a bunny in front of me. It's covered in acid and just tried to destroy my eyeballs. I'm
That's
sorry.
fair. That's
it's like
fair.
a football,
All right.
it's like a football player, just kind of like, oh,
Well, I'll be over here then. So don't see you later.
don't mind me. Okay, don't mind you, like don't mind the bunny, as the bunny. Gareth. Let's repeat. It's gonna do this with disadvantage, though, right? Doesn't it have disadvantage because
Yes, it does have disadvantage.
Yes. Okay. Lower of the two. Shit.
Oh my
Does a
god.
15 hit you, Nara?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Drop it like it's hot, am I right?
Please don't drop me. Please don't drop me.
I hope not.
Please, you dropped
it's
me.
max damage.
You dropped me. Thank you.
Oh no!
Fucking slaughter in here. Jesus
Damn it!
Christ.
All of my plans gone.
Gone
Why?
awry. Okay. The little animated bunny jumps back up on your face, and this time it begins punching you. Yeah. And it punches you in the temple. And who would have thought, Nerif, for all the times that you were told by ghosts that you have a sturdy jaw, they never complimented you on your temple. And now you know why, because one little tiny punch from a bunny has knocked you out into the land of the dying as you fall to the ground on this beautiful marble floor, unconscious and slowly dying. The rabbit hits the floor. Ha! Ha! And whoop, sorry. There we go. Runs over towards Refrig. And the little toy rabbit is heading towards you. Refrig, you can see the rabbit itself has a tear around, let's give a stuffed animal a clavicle. Right below its clavicle, it has a tear. Like the little stuffed bunny looks like it's coming apart. It is injured, but it is still up. Nerif, it has come to your turn just in time to make one of those sweet death saving throws. Go ahead and attempt the saving throw.
Nice.
Okay. Beautiful. We're doing good with death saves. Your life is threatening to drift away, but you are holding on as Nightmare is kind of trying to urge you to get up. Get up. Please get up. And Madros, you're up.
Yeah. Round 2 with the great sword. Here goes nothing. It's even worse than the last time.
No.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh,
What a
no.
slippery chest this is.
Slimy.
We've all
Yeah,
been
it's like-
there, Dan.
Skating across the floor.
He's trying to catch a greased pig.
I like more the idea that this time like the slime got under my feet and I just sort of like did the splits while trying to hit it.
Yes. Yeah. You're was it John Hader from what was the ice skating movie that
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Yeah. Oh, Blades of Glory over here. Okay. So yeah, you
Jesus
go to
Christ,
chop
man.
down. The floor is just so slimy all over the place that you miss the attack. Would you like to do a bonus action or movement?
I literally don't even think there's anything I can do with my bonus action at this level. So
Yeah, barbarian level 1 life is
yeah.
rough. You know what else is rough? When you got a bunny trying to leap at your face, Refrig. Make a move.
Is there any way,
Go ahead.
Dan, that you can
Yep.
burning hands all this
Yep.
shit?
Yep, is what I'm about to do. I just want to confirm that I'm not about to light Nerif on fire now because it is a range of 15 feet. So let me.
Just end me. It's fine.
Just end this.
It's okay. I
I'll
will
be
go
one with my
sweetly into
ghost.
this night.
Nope, you're good. Look, see, you're good right there.
Oh,
Bam.
perfect.
Nice,
friend for
Dan.
life.
Nice.
Here we go. That is
Hold on.
exact-
The bunny is going to try to attack you. I don't
Well.
mean to take his side, but he did lobby for that reaction that he's
Pretty cool if he didn't.
was granted. Crap! I can't get rid of the SpaghettiOs. Damn it!
I didn't do it.
No, I know you didn't. I did. Unfortunately, okay. Bunny attack. 1d20 plus 4. Yay! It
Oh
missed.
yeah.
Oh,
Dan
he's
continues to
tired.
be Refrig continues to MVP this entire fucking campaign. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Do you expect anything less?
Oh my god.
All right.
Jesus.
So
Both
many
hands
floating
in that
ones.
sweet cone.
Okay, that is deck saves, right? Let's see here. So that is a 1d20. What's
Man,
what's
that
the
damage is sad though.
Correct.
1. All right. So we have. Oh, that if it rolls again. Okay, cool. Hooray! Both fails. Both fails. That
Nice.
is sad. Wow, that is awfully sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's under a third of the damage it could possibly do.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well,
Go back to
good news
Eldritch.
is the good news is that as you put out your burning hands, though the mimic catches on fire and does not go silent, the sword behind it, whatever your magic did to it, the sword clink 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 falls to the ground and goes still and lifeless, much like a sword should. As the as the sword becomes inanimate once again,
Well, that's fortuitous.
and almost like the thing only had 5 hit points. It's almost like that. It's weird how that happens, but yeah, awesome. Anything else, Refric, for your turn?
No, again, I'm one and done.
Okay. Next up, we have the Mimic. Fan
Well, the
favorite,
spaghetti.
the Mimic approaches. Oh wow, it cannot be having. It can't be talking at the next animated villain convention about how Marcella got back up. So it's going to attack Marcella.
Oh my god.
It just really makes sense.
That
Well,
hits.
that's the end.
I don't like it, but it
Yeah,
makes
it's not.
sense. Sorry.
Okay, now
Good lord, the damage of this thing.
Go ahead.
So I just want to read about this spell.
Oh, what you got? Spell
I don't think you can
captures-
reduce it to nothing
To
though.
one. No, I can't. No.
Yeah.
Right.
The problem is that oh wait, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next. Okay, that's just the boost. All right.
This isn't-
The
can't-
problem
yeah,
is
it's
that
too
you're
late.
dead before you take the acid damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
you would have had to use this the last time.
Yeah, the piercing damage is what brings you. That's the 10. The acid damage.
Yeah.
Would
is
have been smart.
The D8.
Well,
If I
you were
thought
down
about it.
anyway from the piercing damage the first time. It wouldn't have mattered because this only works against the acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't reduce.
Anyway,
the piercing.
Marcella's down.
Okay. Yeah, the chest bites through another team member.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're down to 2 out of 5. I really didn't think this was going to be
There's
this big of an
something
issue.
strangely poetic about the last two standing being the two that are constantly at each other's throats.
I know, right?
I
You need
I
each
nudge
other.
Majors and I go, "Have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z?" You
It's
put
the
him in
dire
that
moment.
box, and I'll fly.
Marcella, go ahead and make that death saving throw, please.
Oh shit. Yeah. Is that just
Wait,
a con or
This thing had to be a
Where's that?
jerk. You just click death save on your player sheet. It'll do all the jazz for you.
no?
Ooh, our first failure. You used all your mojo.
You gotta
on
end this
cleaning up
combat.
the first time. But okay, so we have 1 failure. Not a problem unless this thing decides to hit you when you're down. Then we have a very different campaign.
Don't worry, Marcella. I will heal you.
He's on his way. Speaking of on his way, Sigmund, can you make that last successful death save to keep breathing?
You bet I can. Check out this death saving throw.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
that's
Look
hey,
at
that's 3
that.
successes. I have been fighting myself over here, a personal battle, and I have won.
You have fought for stability in a world that threatens to be unstable, and you are surviving. You are breathing, possibly snoring a little bit. In fact, oh no, your picture's back again. I was going to say you could reference the Twitch stream if you need to see what you look like right now. But okay, so you're back. You're back alive. You're no longer actively dying.
Unconscious. Yep. I'm happy with that. Good night.
Good night. Okay, your work here is done. Unfortunately, what's not done is this rabbit. Woo!
God damn it.
Attack. Death by rabbit coming at you. Oh, son of a.
Jesus Christ, this rabbit.
Do you have anything like Hellish Rebuke or anything cool like kill the rabbit? No.
If he had put on armor of Agathis, he would have. But I don't.
That wouldn't have even have saved me from that.
No, but it would deal damage to the rabbit.
Oh yeah.
When it hits you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, based off of how those last couple spells went, but hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, it is. Shoot.
Okay. Well, luckily the damage is minimal
Okay.
as the rabbit only gets to gnaw on your ankle.
Pesky little
Ankle
bunny.
biter.
As it's it
Shit
runs
to
up
my
towards you. It must have like a calf issue or something now. Maybe it's it's really trying to give its legs a rest. It doesn't jump towards your face. Instead, it lunges towards your legs and starts gnawing on your ankle for 2 points of piercing damage. That is the rabbit's turn. Nerif, please come back to us, Nerif. Please.
It's okay. I'll always be back. Even if I'm dead, I'll be back. I'll be
Drive with
back.
the ghosts.
Always be my baby. Shoopa doop.
All right.
That's 2, right? Is that
Yep.
2? 2 saves.
That's
All right. Cool.
2.
Cool.
Wow.
Nice. Madros. One of the few turns
Jesus
that don't have
Christ.
death saving throws involved. Go.
Before he swings, I go, "Hey, don't miss this time."
Fuck you. Just. Jesus
to back.
Christ.
Hated
Damn.
enemies.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Inspired by
Nice.
spite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
So that's got the rage damage in it already.
Mhm.
So
As
that's
you
12.
bring the sword down, the a part of the lid, I would say maybe a third of the lid itself, you cleave off, and it falls onto the floor and kind of slides across the floor and all the gunk. As it does, you see the glistening brilliance, the magical part of that piece of the trunk begin to go dull and become just a piece of wood. You have cleaved off a large portion of this chest. It is still up, still active, but very damaged.
I look at you, Refrig, and I'm just like, you got any more gas left in the tank? Like real spells, not cantrips?
Mhm.
I nod. I place my hand directly on what's left of the chest.
Holy shit. Fuck.
Let's go.
Well,
Whoa,
you might not
all
want
right.
to.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, that's
Isn't
right.
that at disadvantage, though?
Yeah, go and roll again. Come on,
With
come on.
Yep.
with disadvantage.
When you
Yeah.
have an enemy within 5 feet of you, the roll's a disadvantage.
Damn.
Man, that felt
You
pretty
put
cool
your
about
hand
that
on the
first
chest, and the chest like goes to bite at your hand.
That,
Oh.
man, I
Jesus
felt real cool
Christ.
for a second there.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was,
Yeah, no, sorry. I meant spells that aren't cantrips.
No.
yeah. The only
But I know level 1 warlocks only have 1 spell slot.
Deflated.
really, really
He needs
worried
a
to
nap.
set that thing off, so I didn't have to cast
The
it.
only way-
Glyph,
a way
where
to
are
avoid
you?
that, which
what
I
has
know
Glyph
you
been
can't do right
doing?
now, is a way to avoid that disadvantage is to use spells that require a save as opposed
Would
to
it have
attack
made
roll.
more sense if I had like made some distance prior to doing that?
Yeah, but then both of them would try and take a bite out of you. So
Yeah.
you should just toll the dead thing or something. Like,
Yeah, if you use something that's not an attack roll, if it requires them to make this save or whatever the response would be.
Okay.
But okay. But it was a good try though. As it threatens to bite off your hand, you quickly pull your hand away, and the Eldritch Blast goes pew, up towards the ceiling.
Matos just smugly looks at you and is like, I guess they didn't teach you that one in wherever you came from, did they?
Good one.
Nice. Madros, as you're running your mouth and making fun of poor Refrig, the mimic is going to try to take that time to bite your, well, let's see. Oh, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, this thing.
Oh
He's
my
going right for the ass
God.
cheek.
This thing would hit like a level
Oh my
20 player. Like, I don't understand.
It's what the hell is the Marvel thing? America's ass.
Thanos?
This is Quelmar's ass it's biting into. As the mimic bites you in the cheek. Luckily, you're taking half of this piercing damage,
Yeah, no shit.
so that's good. What is this? 1d8 plus 3 piercing. So it's 5 piercing,
Jesus Christ, man.
and then
This thing can't roll lower than a 7.
oh my!
Oh my God, that almost kills me. I have 1 hit point.
Whoa! The mimic lashes out and takes a huge chunk of you while you're talking to Refrig, taunting Refrig. You get a huge pain in the ass as the mimic bites off part of your cheek. Maybe never to recover from this. As it does, you feel the acid run down your backside and possibly some blood mixed in there with it, as your cheek deplants are now intact. But that's the mimic's turn. Morchella, you've come back to life once. Can you do it again? Oh, you're on your way. Okay, we're 1 and 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, the split is good. Okay, next up. Boy, these turns
She
go really
coughs.
fast whenever people are dying. Sigmund.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious, but because of your, I don't remember what the name of the ability is that you got. That is
The carrier pigeon thing.
the thing allows you to
Skill
not
diction.
the
Skill
other-
diction's the thing that lets me do sending, and then also I have the temp HP.
Yeah,
Is that also
that
skill
one.
diction? Yeah.
Make an Arcana check or religion, your
Okay.
choice. Arcana or religion. If it's above a 15, then your
I can-
deity might
Okay.
be
Okay. I
inclined
can do that.
to-
Legal- Where's my roll 20 tab? There it is. 1d20 plus 6. Arcana check. Nope. I have to roll 1d20 plus 6. Arcana check. 16.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So you were 1 above 15. You awaken because you're stable. I mean, if you were dying, this would be wouldn't afford you
Does
this.
this,
But you
does
are
this use
stable.
any of my 11? So my skill diction gives me 11 temp HP. Like it's a pool of temp HP I could
Yeah,
use.
I'm
Is
just
this
saying
going
because
to
you
that?
had some of it left, you're going to use one of it,
Cool.
and that's going to act as a hit point. You now have 1 hit point.
I-
I'm not going to give you the turn because that's like you're basically,
That is my turn. I made a
Yeah.
check and I woke up.
yeah, your deity has channeled some of that knowledge-based, you normally channel into temp hit points, but your deity has seen your efforts. And
It's the book. I wake up and I'm laying on the book.
exactly the Tomioplex, the guide to the Tomioplex shall not let you fall for your valiant efforts. And
I protected it, and then it protected me.
it it has a warm glow to the touch. Knowledge is
Okay.
power, and
Sure.
hopefully you'll be back up and running here soon. But before you're back up and running, I'm thinking the little things from Men in Black, the little like worm dudes from Men in Black.
Jesus.
This one lunges at you, Refrig. I'm rolling horribly well, so I'm sorry. Oh,
thank God.
Awesome. The thing lunges at you, Refrig, and you quietly and calmly yeet it back into place.
Enough of this toil.
As you smack it back, it just kind of it slicks back its little fluffy head, and it gets ready to like run and jump at you again. But it must wait another turn.
Larry Curly and like.
Yeah. And it's going to try to attack you again. But Nerif, do you dance on death's door?
Oh no!
Oh no! Wait, what is that?
Halfling luck.
Oh,
No.
Halfling luck.
Halfling
Does
luck.
that work for this?
Yes.
It's any
Oh my
ones.
god!
Halflings never go and get ones.
I think it does. Oh.
I've never seen it happen with a halfling before. Ah!
Yes.
Yes! Damn! What a twist!
Uh,
Man. Good.
What an absolute legend! Jesus
What?
Christ!
Oh my God.
I have to take a picture of this or
I'm
screenshot
sweating
this.
so hard. My palms are so sweaty right now. All right.
Oh my.
Halfling luck, no spaghetti.
No
Even if
spaghetti.
it doesn't really apply, Kyle, I think it has to apply in this scenario.
Oh, dude, it's beautiful. Yeah, you feel your last breath leave your body, and then, like a beautiful rom-com, you come back to life, and you see looming over top of you would be Nymeria, just kind of looking down at you and just shaking her head. It's about time. It's about time. And you sit up. You're not. I guess that takes your turn. So you're not up, but you're alive at 1 hit point. We now have two people this round have come back from the brink.
Oh my God.
You are back with us, Nerif. Madros.
That was no
They're
lie one
back
of the
with
most
us, but-
impressive things I've ever seen, Zach.
That was beautiful.
I will always be a halfling for this moment now. I halfling life always.
That's beautiful. Madros, they are coming back to
Yeah.
life. Is it your turn to die?
Yeah, Madros is kind of like fallen partially, like is leaning on his sword, like great sword, just like a cane or walking stick for support after he lost his ass cheek to that thing. So he's just gonna try and uppercut the chest one last time. Just looks at Refrig. If I don't make it, take this sword and give it to my father.
I won't need to do that. Finish it.
Nope. Just
I was-
win.
I was hoping for some kind of 16-bit KO animation.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Oh. Unfortunately, it was a kaboof. You punch the wood.
Never mind.
Unfortunately, the mimic is magically enhanced wood and metal, and you punch it, and the uppercut just leaves a clang and deals no damage.
Madros just is like ultimate sad boy. I have let everyone down in my life moment. He just resigns himself to dying by this fucking mimic.
It's very
Not
sad.
yet.
Very sad picture. But luckily, you're back to back with one of the best, or at least one of the people still alive. Refrig.
By that categorization alone, I am now one of the best.
Yeah.
On your feet.
Okay, can I use Burning Hands without disadvantage?
Oh yeah. Burning Hands is a saving
fantastic,
throw,
then.
so you're good to go.
Yeah,
I
the
look around at
spell
all
slot
my
for it
comrades
though.
on the ground, and I close my eyes for a moment and clench my fists as they start to front, and I go, "Hear me now, Dark Father." And I Burning Hands.
Ooh, okay.
Do you have the spell slot for it, Dan?
Burning Hands is a cantrip for me.
Wow.
That's not a thing. But
Yeah.
No, it's not.
it would be
correct.
cool if it was.
Yeah,
Ha!
good point. Let's use
You
Toll
might get
the Dead.
you might get a free use of it with your oh no, you're not.
Invoking your deity.
at a higher level, but not maybe.
Okay. Yeah, with Warlocks, you can Pact of the Fiend, you do get it as a spell, but it doesn't make it a cantrip or
Got
or
it.
free.
Yep, now I'm seeing that. Okay.
Okay, spell save DC, Toll the Dead. What is that? Wisdom save.
Ding
Wisdom
dong,
is
ding
I'm
dong,
assuming
ding dong.
you're targeting the mimic.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Mimic.
1+1. Son of a
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Every
this thing
time.
is-
I have never seen a enemy at this level so impossible to kill. Like, just boggles my mind.
This like big BBEG, big bad CR2 mimic is rocking. So as you clung the bells of death ringing at the door of this mimic, luckily this mimic tucks in its non-existent earlobes and it does not hear the bells that you send a calling it. But if you'd like to do anything else, feel free to do so.
Man, I really wish that I could.
Unfortunately,
Jesus Christ.
mimic turn.
Well, one of us is going down.
Yeah. Madros, because it hit you last time, and it felt pretty good about that, and because the rabbit assassin is taking out Refrig, it's going to attack you again. Madros does a woo. That's good.
Oh my God,
Does
it
an
missed me. I don't believe it.
Madros, it turns out that Refrig, you know what? Refrig did such a horrible. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait, yeah, okay, yeah. Did such a horrible job with the bells that it distracted the creature and it did not give a fair attack. And
You should play those. You should play those things at Christmas time.
I really should. Oh no, our DM's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
I lost
geez.
James.
I was like,
We're
where's
stuck
Kyle?
to Kyle.
Oh no.
I'd have to go to commercial break.
Yep.
Not like
quick,
this.
Okay. Well,
Find
we'll be
out
back
next time.
once
Keep it rolling.
Kyle is back.
Oh, self-induced horrible technical difficulties. My fault. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's get back into the action. I'm sorry, I was so excited that I just rolled my hand across the keyboard and said, "Fuck this." Mimic wins. But maybe that's not how. Maybe that's how it went down. Maybe not. Who's to know? None of you will know. But let's get back into the action. So, luckily, the mimic is horribly distracted with Refrig's futile attempt. Futile? Yeah. Okay.
Futile.
Futile. Yeah.
No, it's from like way back in the day.
Yeah.
really old bells.
Yeah. So the as
Why not both?
as your failed attempt at ringing the bell distracted the creature, and then it tried to make a quick attack against Madros. Unsuccessful as hell. Next up, Marcella. Marcella, what do you're 2-1, right?
Yeah.
2 successes.
Pardon?
You're 2-1, 2 successes, 1 failure, or something like
No,
that.
1 success.
Oh.
One and 1.
Okay.
Frick, now I'm 2 fails and 1 success.
Okay.
That's okay. We have time.
We have time. We have a round. A save
But
round.
not much.
Yeah, we have time, but like that's dead. That is, you're almost
Man,
to the
Zach.
dead part.
Zach, if ever your escapade with the fucking shadow spider was a mistake, now is the time. Jesus Christ.
Blame it on the leeches. Yeah.
The damn leeches, man.
Down with
Never
the leeches.
again.
Okay, Marcella, you feel the life continue to be sucked out of you, and you are dying very quickly now. Sigmund, someone who is not dying, you're alive, you're on your ass, so you're prone.
I'm very healthy.
Yeah, but very
incredibly healthy.
1 hit point, borrowed hit point.
Thriving.
So I will get to my feet, which I will rotate my token to indicate that I am now on my feet. Look at that. Wow, the magic of digital tabletop.
The effect. We spare no expense, people.
And then I will have to attack the mimic. I have another spell slot, so I'll guiding bolt it again. Why not?
Okay.
Works for me. So I have to do an attack. Roll 1d20 plus 5. Ooh, but I have a bardic inspiration.
You
Oh,
do.
right, you do.
I will add.
The
a
question
D6.
is, did it
Yeah.
go away when you died?
I think it
Or
might.
down?
By the way, Zach, you can keep giving those out. You don't have to hoard them like
Oh,
a
I
fucking
know.
miser.
Oh, trust me.
Jesus.
Don't worry. I have plans, my friend. I have plans.
Yeah, he's had his hands full.
Right, I guess you've been dead for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that
Exactly,
about?
shit.
He was the second one down.
You're
I
like,
kind of forgot he was dead for 3
why the
rounds.
hell haven't you saved everyone? I died.
Do I
He's
lose to
dead.
die? Do I lose to die if I die? That's the question.
I'm
mean-
trying to find in the PHB the Bardic Inspiration.
I love the idea that Madros is screaming at Nerf's unconscious corpse. What are you doing?
My argument would be that it says that you give a player bardic inspiration, like a player with a bardic inspiration die, not a character with a bardic.
Also,
So if you
am-
die like
so if-
outside of the game,
It
So if
doesn't-
I
it-
died,
It legitimately doesn't say anything about it in the PHB under Bardic Inspiration feature.
there you go. See, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and homebrew this. I'm going to be, the College of Spirits. So even if he were to be out, he's still got that Bardic Inspiration past death.
I
I'm all
like
about
it.
the ghost, homie.
I had other arguments, but I
okay.
like yours better.
True. I'm not.
I'm
seeing
gonna
either,
I'm gonna
so-
add this d6, and it's gonna be a 1. Let's see. Oh, it was a 6.
Yes.
Oh,
17 on the guiding bolt.
Nice.
woo! That puts you up.
So
Roll
I'm
that
gonna
damage.
roll
Let's get
4d6
the
radiant damage. Take. Oh, I roll 4d6 radiant damage. Take this.
Just
Got
remember,
10 again.
if you roll 1s, you can wish you were Nerif and a halfling and not having to.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that one, and I'm just gonna dream that one day I can be Nerif.
Well,
I'll do.
while
10
you're
damage.
daydreaming that you're Nerif and you blast out, you're still kind of coming back to, and you blast out the guiding bolt, feeling Nerif's inspiration, feeling the ghostly help of some ancient entity. As you blast your guiding bolt forward, it's almost like someone like holds your hand up at the very end, like and guides it true, and it smacks into the mimic and explodes in a blast of radiant brilliance. As it does, the mimic flies onto its side, right next to Marcella. The tongue flops out of the mouth and lands on Marcella's cheek, as the mimic lays lifeless as a chest next to Marcella, and then it slowly, the magic dissipates from the chest, and it becomes a regular old chest again. And
Sorry, Marcella.
And the acid gives her a cool tongue scar on her cheek.
yeah, cool
I
scar.
love those
That'd be kinda
tongue
sick, though.
scars.
As the mimic dies,
Yeah.
as it dies, the stuffed plushy rabbit falls over and goes lifeless as well, returning to its to a somewhat morbid version of its original state as a stuffed bunny.
I give it the finger.
As the opposition dies and all of you live, well, Marcella's still in question. But as all of you stand, let's take a quick 5-minute break before we before we do the post-combat stuff, because things might flow a little fast. And let's take a quick 5-minute break. James, can you take us out? Everybody, we'll see you right back here in 5.
Bye.
Kyle won. Wow. Great countdown. Hey, we're back. We took a break. Refreshment. We hope you're refreshed and ready and ref-rigged and refreshed. Let's go. So we just beat down a mimic in the Tomioplex in the Grand Library here at Catharta Academy. We beat
Barely.
yeah, well, okay, we almost. I really was not expecting a TPK from a mimic and a few animated objects, but hey, we almost there. The BBEG baby. As we downed this mimic, and we're standing there in the aftermath. Surely enough, the NPC boy, the leaning up, unconscious, leaning up against the bookcase, begins to come to.
Okay, wait, can I medicine check Morchella? Isn't Morchella still?
Please.
Oh,
dying?
absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
How would you get him unconscious, kid?
Ripping pepperonis, Marcella.
Jesus.
Here, I've got a +4 on medicine. This might be okay. Here, it just might there it goes. Yeah, I got a 21 on that check.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you managed to
Nice.
stabilize Morchella. Do you have a healer's kit on you? Is that part of your starting?
I
repertoire?
don't have a healer's kit or the healer feat. I cannot give Morchella more than that. All I can do
Okay.
is
Morchella becomes stable. She is breathing.
Nice.
But luckily, you see a few people, particularly a staff member, walking up the stairs and coming in your direction. As the child next to you, Sigmund, regains consciousness. Oh shucks, I'm so sorry. What happened?
Oh my god, of course he talks like this.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
I hope he's a lizard person.
What?
It's just a human.
No,
no. Not the little kobold.
Did you stop
Listen,
it from hurting people?
Major storms over to him. Listen here, you sniveling little twerp. How'd you even get that thing out here?
We
You
were
almost got us all killed.
No. We were just practicing our live action roleplay guild group that we were meeting here, and we didn't
Oh,
mean
bloody
nothing to
hell.
happen. I swear. Okay.
Nerds.
We just listen. We just Greta lent us her chest, and I cast a spell on it because to make it was all slimy. I was trying to make it smooth so people can sit on it.
Are you a
And-
wizard?
I am a wizard. Yes.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm in training.
What kind of LARP was this?
I'm hi. And he juts a hand out to you, Madros.
I bat his hand away with like the might of Zeus.
Hey, that's rude. He could be another edgelord.
I think we're well past our capacity for that right now as I look at you and Ref Rig.
I throw my hands up to apart.
Oh shit, hydrating time.
Can I? So can I just take the bunny? By the way,
Oh yeah. You pick up the bunny, and it is inanimate. It's slightly ripped.
can I keep the bunny? Is what I'm asking.
I mean,
Well, then you put
nobody's
the
watching
bunny
you right now.
back.
Can
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
have
go
your
ahead
way-
and quietly
do
keep.
do a sleight of hand check, Zach. See if anybody.
Can you
notices
have your way with the bunny?
Yes,
See if anybody
exactly.
notices you getting fresh with the bunny.
Oh no.
Oh shit! Nobody notices. Little old Nerif in the background. Fucking whoop, pocket.
Amazing.
Okay,
He's
you
gonna
probably have
like
to put the bunny, tuck the bunny safely away where no one can see. Oh, thank you so much, everybody, for saving us.
So wait, whose chest did you say it was? Some woman named Greta?
Yeah, but Greta was letting us borrow her chest so we can put props in it for the role-playing guild.
My parents
Okay,
always told me to stay away from Greta's chest.
So
Always
and
trouble.
so when did the spell you cast turn it into that, or was it always a mimic the whole time?
I don't know. I just put
Oh.
on a spell of prestidigitation on it.
What now?
Prestidigitation. I was
Oh,
cleaning
Jesus
off
Christ.
the goo.
I walk up behind Majors and I go, let's let it lie. Let's get to everyone as we can to the medical bay, if that exists in this school.
What's your name, boy? As I just sort of.
Boy.
Oh! It goes to put up his hand to shake yours again, and then he quickly recoils. My name is Steven Univerd. I'm
Wow,
I'm
of
a
course.
wizard in training here at the Casala Academy.
Well, Stephen, I think you'll find that the only thing you're going to be is a janitor in this school.
I'm not
Your
very-
name will be given to the director.
What? No, I swear I didn't do anything wrong.
He's kind of right. Madros has the point. You almost killed us. Like actual blood death.
yeah. I take no pity on this fucking idiot.
He just did prestidigitation, guys. I think he was just trying to clean it off. Let's let the little friend go.
Well,
I think he's fine.
Stephen, I might spare you this if you tell me where this Gresham girl is.
Greta, she's a first year student.
Oh no.
She's in. I think she's sick right now. She's in the infirmary.
Oh Jesus.
Where we should be heading.
Well, convenient.
She let me borrow it a couple days ago. I'm not sick. I'm fine. See, I can flap.
Morchella's gonna like poke him right in the chest, like she's got 15 or 16 strength or something. So she's gonna put a lot of force behind it. Be like, "You're lucky. You're lucky. I'm on the brink of death right now."
Yeah, Madros
Let's
and
go
her
to the
just
first aid place.
Madros and her looming over him.
Kyle, I have a question. Classes haven't started yet. Like this is our
It's the
first day.
We have
This is
one.
all right. Then
Class.
yeah. Like we are in an exercise that is before classes, right? Like
No,
we haven't
have
gone
the
to
one
class yet.
because Zach slept through it.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
have
I
had
did.
class.
Sorry.
Yes, I
Okay.
slept through it. I
you had a
remember.
class. Yeah, you had a class. The way this is like a round continuum thing. So they stagger the classes. So like year 4 started, then 2 weeks later, year 3 starts, and then 2 weeks after that, year 2 starts, and then 2 weeks after that, year 1. So you guys are like right on day 1 of year 1 classes. You did have a specific, because you were like in plants last minute of year 1 classes, you did have a course by yourself with the director. But from here on out, you're going to be in classes with other students.
What class? So we have. So obviously, none of us have seen this kid in our classes.
Correct.
So I'll
Even
I'll
him.
ask him. I'll say, are you also a first year?
Yes. Yeah, I've only been here for just a few days. It's
What
not my
class-
fault. I
What
promise.
classes are you signed up for?
Damn you for asking me such a question.
I about shot water out my nose.
Quickly roll a d6 3 times to get.
Well, of course, all first year students have to take draconic studies, and since I'm a wizard, I'm going to look at these things here, and so I'm also in magical history. I am
Wait, I'm not in
in
magical history.
sources of power, and I am in working class
Oh,
magic.
great. Great, I got this fucking spaz in 2 of my classes.
Why? What's
Wonderful.
wrong? Are you in those classes too? Oh, listen, we can make this all better. We could be friends.
I
We
like
should
the
When
sound
you
of that.
fix, maybe when you fix that list.
What the fuck are you saying?
I really feel like.
You made
Wow, good God. We should really probably tell the headmaster about this incident.
Mm.
We should let
I
this
need a
know the
bandage.
authorities.
Can I do
I
a
need
quick
several
arcana check on the
bandages.
sword?
Yeah, go ahead and do an arcana check. Zach.
Just real fast. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt everyone. I'm eyeballing the sword. I need to get rid of this pig sticker, and maybe I'll take the sword.
This is like you picking up Sora's wooden training sword in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, that? Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. You can see that it is a blunt steel training sword. And it's fine. It just needs sharpened to a point. And it needs sharpened to not be a training sword. It's meh.
It's
Morchella,
meh.
I can give you some temp HP. It's not real HP, but it'll work to buff out.
Just something to get me to the infirmary.
Okay, I'll
You're
come
Indeed,
over.
Infirmary's across campus. I can help you find it. I promise I can help you.
No, I can find it. It's okay.
Oh.
I think we should take our leave from this person.
Buffoon. Yeah.
You know, hold on. I'm gonna go
This
up to him,
person.
and since I can't just like go down to his level because I'm like really short, I'm gonna go and dig into my bag, and I'm going to give him just as a because these people are being so mean to him. He's gonna be a potential new friend. I'm gonna give him my small bag of Catharta Puffs, extra hot
Ooh.
that I bought
Boy,
as
I hope
a
he
measure
hates
of
hot
like
food.
Catharta Puff. Sweet. Thank you so much.
yes.
What's your
Don't worry.
name?
I understand they're all super mean, but don't worry. They're good.
Nerif, are you done sowing seeds? I believe. It was the chantranelle. It's different mushroom. Morchella. I think Morchella's almost bleeding out. Let's get everyone to the end.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too.
Goddamn.
I'm missing
Good
part
idea.
of my
It's
Yeah.
gonna
ass
take me a
cheek here.
second. Oh my god. Chanterelle's her sister.
Oh,
I could stand behind Madros, and it's like a shelter in here. Look at that. It's concave.
It's got full cover.
negative ass cheeks.
As all of you walk away from the scene of this attack and walk down the stairs, walking up the stairs is a Alan woman.
Sorry,
staff
Kyle.
member. Yes.
There wasn't anything in the mimic chest, was there, other than what it spat out already?
Oh, do an investigation check with advantage.
With advantage. That's
Yes.
a surprise. Oh Lord. Nope, Madros is not having a day today, people.
So
Uh,
I
you
see. Yeah, I see.
find Oh, go ahead.
Madros attempting that, and I feel inclined to one up him as usual.
Okay.
Accurate. Oh wow, you're
Guys,
worse
what are
than
you
me.
all doing
Oh,
with the
man.
chest?
Crow tastes good.
You both are looking in the chest. You see a bunch of like what appears to be like cosplay clothing, but old raggedy cosplay, and also a set of dumbbells. But other than that, you don't see anything of worth in here.
Madros just kicks it and then walks away.
Oh, Morchella will take the dumbbells.
Oh, okay, Marcelo. Okay, you reach and you take the dumbbells. If you guys are walking away after you loot the mimic, the kid on the ground, Steven, will say, I'm sorry, man. Those aren't mine. Those are Greta's. She's a mean one. Be careful.
What do you mean? They're mine.
Uh,
She's just gonna hold them up. They're mine.
Yeah, you're right. They were. I'm sorry.
I'm beginning to think that Erica is actually like a bully in real life, and this is just like coming out.
That's awesome.
How old is Greta? Do we think? Because that's obviously a storage unit meant for the containment of playthings belonging to like a young child. The bunny rabbits.
I don't know. I'm
dress
picturing
clothes.
Greta.
Which
I'm
child is a
picturing Greta-
dumbbell?
I'm
That's
picturing
true.
Greta being like Helga from Hey Arnold, where it's just this horribly tough girl.
But with a soft side.
She thinks
No,
she's
just no soft side.
None
Greta
of this.
is the big bad evil.
Big slimy chest.
So that
BBG.
so that rabbit then over there.
Where's the rabbit?
Wait, where's the?
Oh my God! Was it living?
It hopped off.
It hopped off.
Yeah, no one
Oh.
sees the rabbit.
We should keep an eye out for that.
Indeed, indeed.
We can tell the headmaster about that too.
Okay. As all of you walk down the stairs, walking up the stairs is a staff member, an Owlin woman. She stops all of you on the stairs. Oh my, what is wrong with all of you?
We
We're
died.
dying. We're dying. Infirmary, please.
Why are there so
Now-
many obstacles to the infirmary?
I heard there is a huge disturbance.
I don't care what you heard. We need medical attention.
Who needs medical attention?
Now.
Oh my
I
God.
don't
Me!
care. Marcella, push this woman over.
She's gonna point at the acid scar across her face. Do you see this?
Oh,
Does this look like I
my.
can wait?
Madros turns around. Do you see this?
Oh
I'm
my!
missing part of my gas cheek. Yeah.
I lift up my cowl where my ankle got nibbled on by a rabbit, and I go,
Oh, you all have been through so
Show her
much.
my face that has these little
Oh,
the bruise on my temple.
this is tragedy. Should you need healing, there is an infirmary across campus.
Why do you sound like you're reading from a book? Just
Because I'm trying to read from a book. I can't remember my name until I find this fucking book.
What sort of question is that? We're in a library. Of course, he's reading a book.
Al
Madam,
Pacino.
madam, who may I say? Who are you?
Who
That's
are
what I'm
you?
looking for, son of a bitch.
Follow-up question. Can you teleport us to the infirmary?
Damn it. It doesn't work like that.
Roll your die that's like
Yeah,
Steve
you know what?
Torso.
Because I can't find my name, she says her name is meh, 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 and she gives you 2 healing potions. Potions of healing.
Oh,
Who wants them? Who looks the worst?
each of us?
No, just 2.
I don't know. There's a lot of us that look really bad.
Literally,
I think
the only
I-
one that's not in the running.
Yeah,
I
literally
will
all
take
of us
both.
have 1 actual hit point.
She is, yeah, she has 2 potions of healing, but you know what? Of course, I can't find. This is why I don't run fucking pre-published
Let's give them
adventures.
to the
because
2
I can't
strongest
find-
characters.
all you
and
have
they
to
can
do,
carry the
Kyle,
2
is
little
read it
people.
before we start.
Who do you think you
Oh,
are?
you know what?
Got him.
Wait, Marcella's gonna fish around her pocket. She forgot she had good berries. She's got like 7. She's just gonna down, and she's like back. It's okay. She's like, oh yeah.
I really wish that good berries worked like Lembo's bread, and you couldn't like eat for like a day after that.
Yeah, she's
Well,
hella
can you-
bloated right now.
I'm so full. Oh, Marcella's got like some big bloated belly. She's waddling to the infirmary.
Where's my
Oh.
soup bucket?
Oh wow, the soup, yeah. I could have room for soup with all that. Okay, so you all. By the way, you gained 2 potions. This staff member, this woman. I think she's a guidance counselor. The problem is that
Everyone went, oh great.
yeah, she is she's part of the other like little thing that is not this, and I inserted her in here, and you know I gotta find that. Anyway, you all gain 2 potions. Whoever is gonna hold them, please put them on your character sheets. Decide that as a party. Who wants to put?
May I would volunteer that I perhaps take one because I have the most hit points and am likely to stay alive long enough to use them.
Hi, hello, I'm the cleric. Why don't we keep me alive?
Yeah, that would have helped this
Fine,
this
you can get
combat.
1.
Sure.
Well, I mean, you were a one and done there, son. So
Yeah.
Positioning,
Just stay
my
in the
friend.
back
This is a
next
learning
time.
experience, Madros. It's okay. I say we give the cleric the potion too.
One to the
The whole
cleric,
thing is a
one to the
learning
barbarian.
I don't need to take both. I can take one.
It's school.
yes, we'll split them between him and myself. I'll live long enough to actually apply one to someone else or myself.
Oh, there it is.
And yes, I believe in our first fight with that plant thing, Sigmund, you also ran out in front. Maybe you should stay in the back from now on.
Literally,
Did you get, like-
It's been a fluke that he's been in the front.
Yeah.
Look, I came to this school to learn how to be a powerful mage.
How's that working out for you?
I have learned several things, and the first thing I've learned is not to stand in front.
Very good, very good.
Unless, addendum to the aforementioned ruling that I learned, footnote to the addendum, I can stay in front if there is a book that needs to be rescued, because everyone knows that the books
Oh, bloody
need
hell.
to be protected. That knowledge, it needs to be. Look, if it sure it's in my head, but I can't teach you all the things in my head. But a book can.
We're still bleeding out, my friend.
You're right. I forgot how much I'm hurting.
Knowledge is blood loss.
Ow.
Mm.
I'm going to the infirmary. Goodbye.
Who'd you say coffee vampire was? Is that Angela?
Yeah.
Angela.
think.
Yes, Angela.
Yeah, Dan muted.
You guys mentioned soup, and she had a bucket emoji in chat, which I normally don't get them on her chat.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, that's beautiful, beautiful callback there. Okay, gang. By the way, I have a name for you now. After like flipping through 1,000. Oh shit, I lost it again.
Oh my god.
Damn it! I had it. So there we go. So the person you ran to as you're going down the stairs and leaving is Professor Mavinda Sharpbeak. She is a professor of radiance. So she might have been mentioned in passing, part of your curriculum stuff when you guys were signing up. She would be a professor over at the Path of the Infinite. She just happened to be going in here. So yeah, she arrives on the scene shortly after the group dispatches it, and she carries a bag of potions of healing, which she administers to any injured or unconscious characters. Guess what? She gave you 2 because that happened.
Oh, nice.
A guidance counselor of Catharta, Professor Sharpbeak, was overseeing the orientation activities, but the mass of fleeing students prevented her from responding to the incident immediately. When she has assisted any wounded characters, she introduces herself. And I already did all that, so the hell with your pre-dumb shit module. I win, sucker. All right, so you met with this professor. And she's going to go up immediately, like, check out Steven. She's going to go, oh, no. She's going to kind of dote over him as he's like, oh, I'm so unconscious. Oh, my head.
That fool doesn't need help. I mean, he needs help, but not that kind of help.
Yeah. And after she gives you guys some healing potions for the road, tells you to head over to the infirmary. And as you all leave the Tomioplex, you go out into the main campus. Now, switch some music back over to bam. You're all in the main campus of Catharta. It's late afternoon on your second day here. You are all pretty banged up. But, I mean, you don't have a full day of classes. And the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Infirmary.
Go get healed desperately.
Get healed.
I need a long rest. I'm about to sleep this day away.
Yes. Yeah, you're gonna have nightmares of leeches in a pond. Excellent.
Leeches coming out of the mouth of a mimic.
Does he have a point of exhaustion, Kyle?
I did a short rest.
Not yet. It's not gonna.
Okay.
You also drank a lot of tea or coffee or whatever it was.
A lot of coffee, and I slept during the class. So
beautiful. That's right. That's true. You were like nodding off during the class this morning. As all of you make your way over to the infirmary, and you get up to the stone building with a lot of overgrown plant life, vines and such hanging from the outside. You can see the warm glow of either candlelight or torchlight or firelight coming out of the windows of this small stone building. As you go up the stairs, ascend the stairs, leading to the front door. Do you knock or do you just go right in?
No time for knocking.
No time for knocking. You open up the front door, and you're immediately greeted with the smell of herbs, especially ginger. A lot of ginger smell. It's got a little bit of a bite to it, but a lot of different herbal smells. And you see that unlike the very decorative and nice and finished and elaborate Tomioplex, this is a stone building with stone floors. And there are some very primitive artworks on the wall, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of decorative stuff going on here. As you walk in the front door, you hear a little ting, 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 a little bell ring, acknowledging your presence. And you hear a older feminine voice come from a room up ahead of you. Hello? Who is it? Hello?
Ow.
Ah, sounds like someone's injured. That's the sound of injury. Ah, come in.
Sounds like someone's injured, madam.
Ah, many injured. Come in.
I hope this one's not an owl too.
I wish it was that simple. As you walk down this short little hallway with a couple rooms, 2 rooms on the left, 2 rooms on the right, and then it opens up into a large bay area. You can see with 2 examination tables on the right. On the left, you can see a small row of equipment cabinets with things like concoctions and balms and salves, and a something that would resemble a primitive version of a modern day pressure cuff, blood pressure cuff, and a few other medical accoutrement. But over to the left, just trying to like reach up in the and put something in one of the glass door shelves is a small gnomish woman. And she finally finishes putting it up in there and then shuts the door and then turns around, spins around, and looks at all of you. And she's a small gnomish woman with a little round button nose and little flared nostrils. And she has curly, pretty well kept brown hair with a few shocks of gray in it here and there that she looks like she attempts to keep tucked in to these small little metal things that are clipping through her hair. And she looks like she's for a gnome, she may be pushing 300 or 400. And she turns around and gives you all a big smile, big bulbous rosy cheek smile. And she looks up at all of you except for Nerif, who is eye level.
Is she pushing 300 years or pounds?
300 years.
Okay. My brain went in two directions, and I pictured two very different gnomes.
The ultimate short stack.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would be a big gnome. Yes. Yeah. She's 300 about 300 years old, very diminutive in stature, and not quite frail, but very very small in stature. Hello. How are all of you? You look so. I heard injury. Does any of you need something to take care of your cuts and bruises?
We need a little more than that, please. Yes. You have seemed like a good friend, a great nurse. What is your name again? So sorry.
Oh, it's okay. My name is Scrolling.
Buffering.
Yeah.
When the DM
loading,
is buffering.
Loading. Wow. Where the fuck are... There we go. I'm sorry. There's so many staff members here. Okay. You miserable mofo. Oh, wow. Yeah, it would help if I noticed that I copy pasted it into today's session notes. Awesome. My name's Dr. Lona Mieberfoff. How are you?
We are in a lot of pain, Doctor. If you could please save my friends from certain death. One of them's missing his left ass cheek. One of them collapsed out of nowhere from one hit. And the other one smells of mushrooms, and it's just not pleasant all the time. If you could help her out with that would be great. It's okay, mushroom friend. I will help you.
This is the best way to smell.
Oh,
I choose to smell like this.
I know.
Maybe we should have her see a psychiatrist later.
All of you seem terribly afflicted. I'm so sorry for your afflictions. I assure you, an ass cheek injury, I've seen a half a dozen or so. Those are not typically fatal. So you, sir, you'll be fine. You're in good hands. Not that I'm going to touch your behind with a lot of hands, but I will.
Listen, man, do whatever's necessary. I need that ass cheek back.
Of course. I will do my best. I will heal all of you as best I can with the equipment that I have. How did all of you sustain such horrible injuries?
Oh, there was a kid practicing illegal magic in the Tomioplex without a permit to summon animated objects.
Oh, my. A rogue summoner in the Tomioplex.
Correct.
It sounds
I don't give him that much credit.
And she's going to go about medical procedures and kind of be like a doctor that is only mildly interested in what you're saying. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, they're horrible. Oh, no.
Oh, Sigmund buys right into it. Sigmund's like, he was just the worst, and he didn't care at all in the world when we showed him our injuries and what he had done, and we are going to report him to the headmaster. Although my friends here think that maybe we should give him a little more credit, though I heard he's going to be in the same class with one of my friends, and I think that's just funny because he seems...
Oh my god, Sigmund, do you ever stop talking?
It's important. Look, she wants to hear these things.
Of course I do. Oh, that's just awful that you've been through that. Oh my, let me see your injuries. It's awful. All of you get a free healing worth of your... Oh wow, that's really awful at level 1. Of your hit dice. Go ahead and roll your hit dice immediately.
Hey, for me, that's not bad. I get a D12.
That is the right. That isn't.
How do you do the
You
hit
don't-
dice now?
You just roll your hit dice on your character sheet.
Hit dice.
I'm up to 9. All right.
All right.
Mine
that is-
might be simple. I cannot find my hit dice.
I'm
It
at
is
full
right in
health.
the middle.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, same.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I want to roll anyway.
Oh,
Hi,
Max.
Zach. Zach, you should
Yeah.
be filled.
What
Yep.
am I gonna?
I'm maxed out. Woo.
So all of you gain that immediately. That's not to say that you're not going to be, fully healed here soon, but that is like her healing medicine, salves and potions and whatnot, going into effect as she goes one by one and tries to address all of your ailments. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you more personal care, but I have several sick students in the back. We've really been.
Yes, we've been hearing about that from Marcello. Who was the groundskeeper again? Was it William Mullis? We first heard.
Yeah.
You and I.
William Whippet Smollis.
Whippets is
Oh,
his
you
middle
wrote his
name. I
middle
didn't
name
know
down.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to know a middle name like that. Okay, Whippets must be a family name. Well, I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Wallace, but it's good that he is keeping you in the know. Luckily, I would don't worry your pretty faces. Professor Alalin of the Giadari has been working with me on creating a concoction out of toadstools to help remedy this current affliction, and it seems to be helping all of these students that are currently down with the sickness. Are seem to be getting better. Ooh, they're getting better as we speak.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Sorry, I've completely spaced on this chick's name already.
I'm trying not to space as well.
Lana Nieberfoff.
Yeah.
Miss
Lana
Miss Ne-
Meeble.
Miss Nebafoff, do you have a sick student in the back named Greta by any chance?
Oh, of course. Fucking course I do.
What is going on over there?
Sorry, I'm copy pasting her name and trying not to. Hey, okay. Anyway, stay clean,
Hey,
kids.
What
Don't
was
drink.
the Alan's name, Kyle?
Oh,
It's
you
Marie-
son of a bitch!
I wrote this one down as Mavinda
Mavinda
Sharpbeak.
Yep, I have it here. But
You would
since you
think
wrote
he
it
would,
down, I'm
like-
not going to look it up. I won't do it.
You would think you would bookmark the page, given how many times he's had to look it up in the last 5
I
minutes.
have bookmarks. Look, it's on record. I have bookmarks. The problem is that I'm flipping between two different parts of this book, and I'm not efficient at it. Okay. Anyway, Dr. Lana Meeblefoth is the doctor's name, and yeah, and she says, oh yes, Greta, she's a dear. She's a little boisterous, but she's a dear.
Well, then I'm sure you won't mind if we have a few words with her. Some of our current injuries may have been linked to her magical mismanagement at the very least, and outright villainy at worst.
Some poorly managed mischief, yeah.
Oh, well, mischief is rarely managed, but I'm sorry. I'm afraid she's in quarantine right now. If you were to go in there, maybe you would be suspect to whatever's ailing her.
Ah,
I
you
have
sure?
to return these to her. She's gonna pull up the dumbbell.
Oh,
How
Those-
heavy are they, by the way? I'm curious.
oh,
Is Greta
35
jacked?
pounds. 35 pounds
Each?
Each, yes.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Are you sure you want to risk your health going back?
She's
and
a
seeing-
giant.
Are you sure, dear? You're willing to risk your health going back to see her? Is it that important to give her
I have a
her
strong constitution.
paperweights or whatever those are?
Yes, I think
Is your
both
doc-
myself and Morchella have the constitution to bandy with this sick girl. What do you even know what she's sick with?
we're still trying to suss out exactly what the ailment is. It is something that is attacking the internal organs of these poor children.
What are the symptoms? Like coughing, blood, or
A lot of gastro problems, diarrhea, vomiting,
heartburn.
bloody. It's just a mess. The rear end and the front end and all the ends are bad. It's awful.
do you have like a hazmat suit or something I could put on to walk in there? How do you treat them and not get sick?
I take a multivitamin. Yes. I'm very
Can
good.
we have some?
Yes, you can have a 30-minute dose worth.
Oh,
of my
and then we can talk to
multivitamin.
Greta.
Yeah.
It's not going to
Here,
protect you, but
get
yes, it's all a placebo. You know, it's okay.
What kind of nurse are you?
She's a
I'm-
doctor.
I'm a doctor. Yes.
Disrespectful. Don't worry, doctor. I'm with you.
That's
Can you
okay.
please
You
let
look
us
like
know
you
and help
never,
us?
I'm with her.
you're never rolling with a one. I appreciate your honesty. Okay, well, the two of you, that's fine. As long as we restrict access, please don't tell the director that I allowed you to go into the quarantine bay.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna like walk while doing
I'm gonna stop Morchella for a second and just be like, look, Morchella, when we go, you know the whole like good cop, bad cop thing? Fuck that
Yeah.
shit. We're just gonna do bad cop the whole way here.
I don't know how to do good cop.
And I about lost my ass today. I'm out of patience for good cop.
And plus, if that thing were to get loose, it could have destroyed actual books and not just people. So I don't
Do you
think.
still have that book.
Yes.
Of course, I still have the. Oh my god, I still have the book. I didn't check it out.
You didn't check it out.
Check it out.
Go,
Oh my god.
go check out the book.
You better go
Sigmund.
back now without
Go
us.
check
Really
out the
quick.
book. Sigmund.
I will. If this is a power move to get Sigmund out of the scene, I will go return to the book.
Yes. See ya.
Sigmund, I forgot I was here the whole time. Would you like me to accompany you? I forgot about all my turns. Hi.
I was sitting.
We
I was
even
sitting
asked
there
for
with
it.
combat.
We even
He
said
said,
it.
"Where's Cliff?"
Oh, I didn't hear that at all.
He was just standing idly by, like,
Yeah.
He was in
I
like
think he was back in the gift shop. We'll say he was
Just
back in the gift
installing an
shop.
update.
Exactly. Yeah. Windows update.
would you
Where
like
have
to
you
install
been?
Wing Wrong?
Where have you been, Glyph? Look, you were. Well, first we almost died, and then I stole a book, and then we almost died, and now we have a multivitamin.
He says he has like 3 bags of like cathartic Cheetos. I'm sorry, you everyone looked like they were eyeballing these Cheetos. I thought I would get some for you.
You don't even eat, do you?
That's why I said us. I could
This
put them
book
in my
needs to go
mouth and
back.
mash them up.
No, Glyph, you don't need to eat. This book needs to go back to the Cathartotomioplex.
Oh,
Please take it back to the librarians.
of course. Will that make me hip and part of the crew again?
No, it'll make you a baby, and you'll be dumb. And
I'm
that's how
already a baby.
That. Yes.
We established
It'll maintain your status as baby, Glyph. Now take the book and go.
He's gonna like quietly lean into you, Sigmund. Baby is a desirable status. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The more they insult you, the more that means they like you.
Well, off I go to the Tomioplex. He just kind of shakes his head a little bit and walks off with the book out of the infirmary to the Tomioplex, feeling good about himself, themselves. Okay, so we didn't manage to ditch Sigmund because we had an NPC that was neglected horribly.
Ha!
And okay, Morcello and Madros. The doctor points back on a
Oh, wait. Yeah.
dark hallway, a dim hallway that is lit only by a few candle lights. And she says, it's the last door on the right. Please be quiet. There are other afflicted students in the room. I ask you not to make direct contact with any of them, as we are unsure if this could be transmitted by touch.
Can I, before they leave, can I just look at Madros and say, "Be nice," and I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
What?
Be nice.
That saved ass earlier.
Mhm.
he's
Half
gloving up. Okay. Madros, you feel inspired by the not late, thankfully, not late anymore. Nerf.
How did you get those gloves?
Wait,
Don't
you
ask
don't have
questions.
you don't have a pair sitting next to your computer? Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. As the two of you head back the
That's
hallway
weird.
and you head back to the room on the right. Safety first, y'all. And you enter this this bay area, this long room. It's probably 16 feet wide by 25 feet long. This long bay area with a bunch of cots in it. And as you look, you can hear
Oh,
people
God.
coughing. coughing
No.
Amazing.
in the Bay Area. You can
Could
see
you
there
imagine if-
there are about 6 students. 6 students in the Bay in beds.
Could you imagine if the last 2 years of our real lives was that?
What makes you think it wasn't?
Zach, where you been,
What
man?
kind of COVID you got?
Hey, as a person that spent a shitload of time in COVID units, there wasn't a whole lot to be had. Just a lot of sadness.
Oh, geez.
As you all walk through there, and you, I'm sorry, not all, but the two of you, as far as I know, no one else spoke up. As the two of you walk in and hear the coughing and the sounds, the groans, you begin to look back and forth. Let's say there's name tags. Let's make it easy. There's name tags above each bed, and boom, you come to a name tag that says, "Ha, notes, suck it." It actually doesn't say that. It says Garun on it, and you would know, as stated earlier, it's
Is it a
Greta
fur?
Garun. That is the student that you're looking for. A stout, stocky body.
Marcella has a handkerchief.
Okay. Okay. A stout, stocky,
I'll have a handkerchief over her mouth. Yeah.
4.5 foot long body lays in a bed. Sunken eyes, looking pretty tired, but not deathly, not sallow or anything, but just a tired and weary and sick dwarven girl looks up at you from over the covers. Yeah? What do you want?
Miss Garoon, I presume.
Go run.
Garun, apologies. We have some questions we'd like to ask you. We're investigating an incident that happened on campus just a little while ago, involving one of your trunks you rent out to a Steven Universe, was it, or some parody of that fucking name? I can't remember what you called it.
Universe.
Univerd.
Univerd.
Yep. Oh, Steven, these douche. I didn't rent it. I just lent it to the Role Players Guild. I work
It seems you
ground.
let them. Where did you get that chest? May I ask?
It's my personal chest. Why? Why?
I'm the ones asking. We're the ones asking the questions here, Garun.
Fuck off, dude. What
Marcella's
are
gonna
you
go and
talking about?
slam.
Okay, what do you do?
She's gonna slam the weights on the bedside table next to her.
Okay.
And do an intimidation check.
Do an intimidation and then a sleight of hand check, just to see if you break the table. Because 35-pound
Oh.
weights on a fucking hospital bedside table might just snap them.
I should have given you
Would-
bardic information too. I'm sorry.
If the table breaks, do I add to my intimidation roll?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I'll let you roll again if the table. Okay. Your sleight of hand fails, which means yes. Roll your intimidation again. So it's essentially giving you your failure gives you advantage. Okay. So it's 12. As you slam them down and the table wobbles a little bit, the dwarven girl looks up at you. Please. Those are my weights. I'm gonna need them when I'm done here to
Your
get.
chest came alive. Your chest came alive and almost killed me.
I've heard that line before. What do you mean?
Did you know it was a mimic?
Ah.
What?
Oh, the one from the. Yeah, that I lent the role player nerds. Yeah. Is it alive? No, it's it's fine. I even waxed it up for them before I gave it to them to make sure it was fine. Why? What's wrong with it? They didn't
What?
break my chest, did they?
It's dead now.
I-
In case you were wondering.
Don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean waxed it up? It
I
came
waxed
alive.
it
I
up.
guess. I don't
I
know
put
what
the
that
Eldritch
means.
Balm on it to make sure they didn't break the wood, so it was extra strong.
Do you have any
Well,
more of
hate to
that?
break it to you. I broke your chest, and it wasn't really a chest. It was a mimic, like we said. So somewhere some wires got crossed between you and the LARPers.
I don't know what a mimic is, but I know what a LARPer is. Fucking nerds.
Indeed,
I think-
indeed.
Okay, well, probably stop using that wax because it made it haunted. Number 2, how'd you get sick like this?
I don't know. I was helping. I was doing some groundskeeping, and and some of the props we were to use for the arena, I was putting the Eldritch Balm on them because it makes them stronger and protects them
Oh,
against
no.
all the magic use. And then I
what?
just started feeling not good, and I don't know. And then I came home. I took the afternoon off. Mr. Mullis told me to take the afternoon off and take care of myself. So I came home and I put the balm on my trunk for the nerds, and I let them use it for their stupid role playing stuff.
So, Greta, stop right there. This balm you're talking about, who all uses this? Is this like something the university provides to everyone?
Yeah, Eldritch Bomb's used all over the place on equipment around here. It helps keep it from students ruining things with their magic. It's just a protective layer. That's all it is.
Where do you get it from? Is there like a storehouse where you go get a jar of it or something?
Oh, I get it from old Bill. I get it from Bill. I don't know where they make it, but I get it from Bill.
Bill Mullis?
Yes.
Yeah. He's my boss. I work for him now.
All right. Okay, Greta.
Okay, you gonna leave my weights here, or are you
so
just
the
gonna try
last-
your stupid roar shit again? Slamming them down. Those are good weights.
You know what? They are good weights. I think I'll hold on to them until I get better. How about that? I don't want them to go to waste over here.
No. Wait. I need them to get back in my fighting weight.
Not in this condition, okay? Come find me when you're healthy again. She's gonna take them.
You hear like a nemesis, like the camera pans down the nemesis. I will find you. As you two walk away, I will find you. I will get mine. Fuck, were they weights
Dumbbells.
back? Yeah.
Good. I hope so.
Awesome. Plot thread.
Keep them safe.
Yes. That's beautiful, Erica. That is the fight that I want to see. And, but Greta is out of the
Greta v. Marcella.
Yep. Oh, Friday night fight. So the two of you walk out of the sick bay and not directly breathed on and only in the general vicinity of farting. And you walk back out to the group who is out with Dr. Meebelhoff. Gang, we're back together. What do we want to do?
What did you learn?
It seems that there's a very high correlation between something that they use all over this campus called Eldritch Balm and applications of that. Both were done around students who have gotten sick, at least with Greta, as well as her applying it to her chest. No, not that one.
Eyebrow raise.
Sorry, I didn't think that until I said it.
That was good.
And then the chest coming alive just afterward. Now, again, this could just be a correlation does not equal causation thing, but Miss Meeblefoot, or again, I can't read my own damn handwriting. Meeble
Foth.
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 Doctor.
Doctor, do you-
Beeblefrost.
Doctor.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dr. Meeblefoth, do you
Yes.
know where the university keeps its stores of Eldritch Balm? Do you have any in this room?
Eldritch bomb. No, dear, I don't use any of the bomb. None of my things need the magical protection.
It's
Probably
a protection,
groundskeeper.
so it's a defensive bomb.
Yes, it's like I'm not the most magically inclined. I deal in natural herbs and remedies, but as far as I'm aware of what the university has told me, that this is Eldritch Bomb is nothing more than like an abjuration effect on whatever it is applied to. A protective.
Explains why we couldn't land a hit on that damned chest.
Indeed. Not. Whatever you
Yeah,
have to
that's
say,
gotta be
Zeta,
it. Yeah,
now
that's
you-
right.
Yeah.
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 Well, we have reason to believe, given our conversation with Greta, that there's some link between it and those who have gotten sick. Maybe you should question them or figure out their whereabouts. She had exposure to it before she got sick, as well as the applying it to her chest. No, not that one. That
It's okay,
that
dear.
will,
I've figured it out.
right before the chest came alive and tried to kill us.
Oh, so you think it might be part of the illness?
Possibly. I mean, it says Eldritch, right? Hey, you, Refrig, don't you deal in that shit?
Let me check my stats.
I
It's
just
a
meant,
very-
Dan, because you're a warlock. It's
It's a very broad
I'm
term.
proficient in light armed missile, draconic, elvish, infernal.
It's not
No.
something you. It's a very broad term. You can make an Arcana check, Refrig, as a person who deals with Eldritch.
yeah, Eldritch horror is like a warlock term in this.
Basically, like it means otherworldly or beyond. Okay. Refrig, you Eldritch Bomb is not anything you've ever heard of, but but using arcane powers or powers from creatures beyond this plane to bolster one's strength is a very well researched and documented thing that you know of. So like you could beckon your patron to give you powers from beyond, much like an udder, a yellow udder would obtain powers.
James
and-
over there playing poker.
Yes, and the so it's not an unheard of thing. It doesn't sound like a very uncommon thing or strange to you personally.
You know, now that you mention it, Eldritch Bomb can be used for embodying a mortal object or balm in this particular case with the essence of a deity. Perhaps I should converse with mine to see if it's something that they are known to.
Shouldn't we talk
With
to
a
Director
shot?
Venolith?
Or
Like,
Bill.
We shouldn't be like.
I don't know
We
if
shouldn't be
Director
doing this on our
Venolith-
own, right? Like
I
we're
don't know
not.
if Director Venolith doesn't have a voice that speaks to him in his head with evil thoughts like Refrig here. It's
Yeah,
worth a
but
shot.
if there's some sort of evil going around on campus, then it just seems like the responsible thing to do is to.
We'll
just go
we'll
straight to the
tell
top
him
and
in
tell
due
Director
course.
Venolith.
I'm as lawful as you are about this, so
I've never done anything sensible since I've gotten to this school.
Well,
Just Dan.
I have created a balloon with the gloves that they gave us. So, what have you done with your
Very
life
cute.
recently?
God.
Achievement score reached.
Can I really fast talk with the doctor? Can I do a persuasion check to see if we can borrow a healing kit so I can give to Sigmund here?
Go and make a persuasion check. See if she's willing to part with one of her. I mean, this is her job and her place.
I'll help you on that persuasion. I would also like a healing kit.
Mm.
Persuasion.
Make them separate. Make them separate because they're two completely different requests.
22.
Well, wasn't he asking for me?
Oh no, I thought he was asking. He said he wanted to know if he could get one from her.
Yes, to give to him.
To
Oh,
give
okay.
to me.
Him.
Yeah, so I was going to help him on his request to get me a healing kit.
All right, fair. Okay, you can go ahead and make it again, Zach, just in case it's a net 20.
I always
I would
close
laugh
out of
if
it.
it was.
All right.
Oh, close to
Damn.
Close. How the fuck is it the same modifier each time in different numbers? Weird. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So Zach, you notice that this woman, this older gnome woman, and unlike, she may be your stature, she may be your size, but gnomes age a lot slower than halflings. And as you're ever speaking with her, she, has a somewhat kinship to you just because of the disposition of being a small person in an environment like this. Somewhat disrespected by some of the more tallish and barbaric peoples that she might encounter. So you two share a common bond like that. As you're chatting it up, and you say that you would really appreciate if she would give you some supplies to help take care of your friend who was very injured. She says yes. She's offered as much aid as she can, like in the immediate, unless you guys decide to stay overnight. She can give you a herbalism kit for you to take with you. For overnight. That's fine. She has that.
Herbalism. Okay.
Yeah. As far as healing potion, if you want to con her out of a 50 gold piece healing potion, that's going to be a little harder.
I think he's asking for a healer's kit, which again is, I think, 25 gold pieces, so also still a harder sell.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, the healer's kits I think are kind of expensive.
Yeah, she's still looking at you like, I can give you the stuff to make sure he's safe, but as far as anything really expensive, I don't have that to give just willy-nilly. That's got to be something she needs to treat, like people that are dying that come to her.
You know what? I'll take it because guess who could also use a herbalism kit? Morchella.
I have one.
Okay, I'll have it then. I thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You can use them to stabilize anyone. So easy enough.
All right. Well, guess what, Sigmund? You're gonna learn. Sigmund, this is actually a great opportunity.
Natural remedies. Natural remedies.
It's okay. Sigmund, calm down. I'm just gonna shake Sigmund. Calm down, Sigmund. It's okay. All you need to do is go back to the Tomioplex sometime, maybe this weekend, and start reading up on it. You'll understand it, and you'll get the kinship with the herbs. I believe in you. Use the knowledge.
Euphemism.
That's the point.
Yep.
Or just ask me. There's mushrooms growing all over the place. That's my deal.
Marcella, you just know how to punch things.
No, I know
Wow,
things
you really
too.
underestimate her, don't you, Sigmund? I see how it is.
I'm a druid. I have knowledge of nature.
Here's what I know about Morchella from the past 72 hours I have spent with all of you people. A, you eat so much mushroom soup. B, you want to punch and fight all of the time. And C, you think that your smell is normal, but it's not, Morchella. It's not.
It's better than normal. It is better. And that's why she's smell like this. Okay. Now, before I share my knowledge of punching with you, how about let's go get on out of here?
Fair.
Well, wasn't Refrig going to commune with his evil other half or whatever the fuck it is in his head?
Dark Daddy.
I thought he had to do that, like, he had to do
in
a
this
seance.
disease-ridden place?
Yeah. I mean,
maybe
some are cleaner.
It has been known to cause a little bit of harm, so maybe the infirmary isn't like the. I mean, I can go to like the broom closet if it like is like a dark place.
Yeah, this chick will like shush you all out if you guys are talking about like magic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh no, not in here. This is a house of learned doctors.
Could I do a perception check? Is there a broom closet nearby?
No need for a perception check. There are no broom closets,
Mhm.
but then again, you haven't been back in the quarantine area. So you're not
Let's Refrig, why don't we go back to our rooms and you can do whatever weird shit you do in the privacy of your own room there, and then tell us how that goes.
Well, I won't tell you everything, but
I agree. I need to sleep. I would love to sleep. I have had a long day with a lot of leeches, a lot of slimy
What time
things.
is it anyway?
I don't want to do anything
8 p.m.
today.
all right.
It's like
Oh,
8
no.
p.m. But you guys, I mean, you guys have been beat up, so
To
it's
the dorms then.
hmm
to the dorms.
To the dorms.
Okay.
You guys could do whatever you want. I'm going to the dorms. I'm going to bed. Good night, friends.
That's the
Good
most
night,
sensible thing
classes.
you've said since we've been here.
Oh,
While
I
we're,
see.
uh,
We're gonna be friends.
While we're walking, I'm sort of adjacent to Madros, and I give him like a good fight, and I walk
Oh.
ahead of him.
Thanks.
Aw.
I'm not worthy of that. That fight was not one of my better ones, but you did
We were
well.
both- we were both standing at the end, so
Yes.
well done.
Impressive for one as scrawny as you.
You're telling me.
Oh.
You both got to watch me get the kill and do the most damage.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ah,
Oh, dear.
beautiful. Awesome. So as all of you have your banter on the way back to the dorms, and for some of you, it is an immediate A to B point, go and rest and recover resources, and for others, it is a time of reflection, and for others, a time of communing with undesirable folk with a desirable goal. And I think that is where we're going to end today's session. Though more specifically, we're going to end today's session with Refrig beginning the connection with your demonic, your fiendish, your fiendish patron. And it's just an opening, a closing your eyes, and a getting in that zone of connecting with them, with your patron, and then
Okay, Neo.
I'm getting very
Oh,
wow,
no.
I'm getting very wow vibes here. And then you're gaining that connection, and as the connection it becomes tangible, you don't hear, you don't see, you feel a smile, a toothy smile grin across your patron's mouth. What can I do for you? And that's where we're going to end today. As we can... Okay. Dan, I totally expected to get this in before the end of the session, but you know what? We can start with. Okay. Quick little housekeeping. Everybody, we're turning down for the night. We are like going to sleep, and there's going to be a time jump shortly after the beginning of our next session. With all that in mind, after you sleep tonight, you are level 2. We are level
Oh, thank God.
I'll have more than 20 hit points.
Well, you know what, Sigmund, that is your greatest kill ever, is the rubber glove or the latex glove kill of the night.
I've never leveled up before. This is an exciting time for me.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you didn't level up the last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Short campaigns, man. They're weird. They're weird. When you don't level up. So yeah. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. It's been such a long break. Hopefully, we're gonna try to switch to weekly sessions of this every Wednesday night. We're gonna try to be here. There are gonna be weeks, obviously, where that can't be, but yeah. That's okay. If we try for every Wednesday and get 3 out of 4 weeks a month, that's still better than 2 out of 4 at best. So, excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Guys, let's go around and do a closing thoughts. Let's start with Eric. Eric, stars and wishes. Stars being things that you, something that you really liked about today's session, and wishes being something that you would either like to see come to fruition, because of today's session, or just something in general you'd love to see play out. I do I do like to I do every session go back and watch these videos when we don't have technical issues. I do go back and watch these videos to watch these stars and wishes to help incorporate them into future games. So yeah, stars and wishes for you today, please.
Yeah, star has to be. I already said it earlier in the game. Zach pulling that natural 1 to nat 20 switch out of his ass. Granted, it was completely dumb luck, but it was the best dumb luck I've ever seen in my years of playing this game. Because I've never seen that happen on a death save before. Wish, I don't know. Tonight's session was a lot of fun. Maybe it's because we just haven't been back. I'm just in the zone about enjoying it. So maybe I'd like to see something happen just with I'd say to do the fight arena, but at the same time, I know that's a massive detour that we don't have the time for. So I know Morchella's thinking the same thing.
Please.
So
Downtime activity.
That's it.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, as far as the arena stuff, that will happen, and I think you'll find that next session is very different from the previous ones because there is a large time jump. So we will see what it's like mid-semester. And yeah, we'll deal with whatever may come of that. But yeah, don't worry. The arena will happen for the end of this campaign of this year 1 because it must happen. So it will fit in there quite nicely, I believe. Next up, Dan, can you give us your stars and wishes for this week, please?
Stars absolutely go to Morchella confiscating those dumbbells. Like, these are mine. That was method acting at its finest. I loved it. And then my wish is already about to be granted. Refrig's about to get his little special boy power.
Nice. Yes, I know. Oh, I was totally expected to get into that. Like, that's where I thought we were going to end today. But that's okay. The timing worked out great. It gives me an extra week to fine tune that in my head according to what happened here today. So very cool. Let's slide on down to pulling up the Twitch stream. Zach, can you give us your stars and wishes for today, please?
Oh man, so my stars was just the fact that we actually, this entire thing, I'm just gonna say this whole thing was the stars because I'm happy that we're back. I've missed this. It's been too long, and I'm so happy that we're gonna try to get this every week. But I guess if I had to really pinpoint it, it'd probably be the fact that we killed the damn thing because after a while, after it took me down, I was like, because I was gonna use my bardic inspiration on Refrig and Madros to be like, you guys finish this and this will be over. I went down, Morchella went down. I'm like, this is not going well. Madros is at 1 health. Like, there's no way we're getting through this. And then, yeah, of course, when I pulled the nat 20 out of thin air was fantastic. But for my wishes, I guess I want to, this is going to sound so dumb. I want to see what happens with this bunny because I want to do some magical stuff with it. I really want to do magical stuff with this bunny. And because it has, been touched by magic, so it has residual magic still in it.
Yeah, I was whispering him in Roll20 saying it's like the Annabelle doll of this world.
And I was like, dude, that's exactly why I picked it up. It's been touched by magic. That's why I was thinking about grabbing the sword too. Because I was like, maybe I can enchant it or we do something because it's been touched now. And
the rabbit has Eldritch Bomb on it, doesn't it?
It does.
Probably. I'm gonna get sick, boy.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, that's what all that slime was. Oh my god, it just dawned on me.
Awesome. Okay, so creepy Annabelle doll rabbit thing. Very cool. Awesome. Slide on over to Erica. Erica, your stars and wishes for today, please.
My star is also the fact that we defeated that mimic. Like, it was a true party effort. I really thought there was going to be TPK, but everyone pulled through and really contributed to that win. And I'm really excited just to see what everyone's level 2 abilities is going to be. Because I know everyone gets a huge power jump. So taking that into role play as well as fighting is going to be really fun.
Sigmund's is it's one of those things where mechanics and narrative mesh so well. It's going to be real nice.
Yeah. I I think we're all going to see a lot of that and let our characters bloom.
And a little
Yep,
bit
I'm
less
looking
chance of
forward to it.
dying after one hit.
Yeah.
Holy sh-
Yeah.
Yes.
Good lord. To be honest, that may be somewhat of why I played a barbarian, because I knew I could take a hit
Yeah,
at
that
this
was
level. Jesus.
fudge. That's awesome. Okay, next up, James. James, your stars and wishes for us today, please.
I'll start with the wishes, Kyle, if I may.
You may wish.
Yeah, I wish. That's a musical theater joke. If you go check out YouTube, we did a big musical theater game last week. So my wish is, where's my thing I was looking at? I forgot what my wish was. I was thinking about it. Oh, yes, there it is. My wish is to see a little more purple, orange, and blue before we end this year, because we've been seeing a lot of green, a lot of Giadari, and I'm interested in Cyrex and Vigilant and Tinkeryor, and there's like these 3 other pillars that we haven't seen much on at all. So my wish is a little more purple, orange, and blue. But my stars are how much I love when we all rag on you out of love. Like with names and stuff, because it's like a familial feeling, right? It's like you can rag on each other because you have that sibling family relationship, and it's just so much fun, and you can tell it just comes from such a good place, and it makes these games feel so tight, cohesive, and fun when we can do that with each other. So I apologize for making you have to pull up the Owlin's name again, but it was so worth it.
Oh no! I deserve it, and yes, I'm here for it. Yep. Awesome. Yeah. No, thank you for your patience and also your patronizing, patience, patronizing, patronage. It all comes together in a very nice trifecta. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm not the best organized on a good day, but now when it comes to trying to intertwine this D&D Strixhaven book in with our Quelmar setting and the Catharta Academy, I suck.
You're doing great. You're doing. Look, I can speak for everyone. You at no point does this feel underprepared as much as it just feels like we catch you flustered. It never feels like we're in a half-baked adventure. It just feels like we get to catch you at moments that are hilarious.
That's fine.
The adventure itself feels fun and amazing.
Ironically, it just so happens to be the published stuff that you don't remember.
Yeah.
The stuff that's written down, he doesn't remember.
I've talked to so many DMs. They're like, "Oh, it's so much easier running published stuff." I'm like, why is it harder for me? I don't understand. But yeah, no, that's awesome. And James, great point. Just kind of putting that in there. I don't take it. I love it. I'm like, okay, you got me. All right. And it's just a very, very familial thing. And I love it very much. Stars and wishes for me. Stars it's very hard for me as a DM to do the star stuff. Especially when I'm not just in kind of, just the whole broad thing. Stars is we had fun and we survived, which was pretty fucking sketchy there for a second. And you guys do so well with the NPCs. We're not murdering them all, which is nice. I mean,
where would we go if we did?
Look, dude,
right?
There's so many games where like, well, we're not quite sure about that NPC. We kill them in one way, shape, or form.
Targeted.
It's nice that we're interacting with them, and it's also great that we forget about them as well. Me and everyone else forgetting that Glyph was there. That's awesome. That means you're that.
Not true. Not true. Me and Dan both were like, "Where's Glyph? Help us!" But he and I were the only ones left alive.
Okay, fair. That's fair. Because I didn't hear that at all. Wow. Okay, so that was me not paying attention because I didn't hear that at all.
Amazing.
Glyph, down the bishop. As far as wishes, my wish, as it will be most weeks, is to make sure that all of your wishes get accommodated, and that we especially get to see more of the university. Like I mentioned, we're gonna have a time jump. So shortly after the beginning of next session, we're gonna have a time jump, which will help progress the main plot, if you will. and also allow us to, to get further down the line where we can visit some of these other factions and do stuff. So that's it for me. James, would you like to plug? Would you be so kind as to plug some Quelmar stuff for us? Yep.
Sure.
bring us up.
If no one else has anything to plug, though, I think Erica, you might want to plug a little something tomorrow, right?
For the third time this week, you will find my face on Twitch tomorrow. System Agnostic campaign with Steve. It's a great time. I think we're about to go to a different plane, perhaps. I don't know. Something awful is going to happen, but it will be fun.
Yeah, System Agnostic's been great. Check it out. Steven's been really good about putting the VODs on our YouTube channel, so you can catch that whole campaign beginning to end right now. Yeah, check it out. It's like traveling through time and space and eras and history and a load of fun. But System Agnostic is not alone. Today is the 4th day, believe this or not. Today is the 4th day out of a 19-day marathon of Quelmar games. We have games happening every day since this past Sunday. So we are in the thick of it. We are in the thick of late September. A few things to quickly plug include Spookapalooza. If you've already got your tickets to Spookapalooza in Maryland this weekend, that's fantastic. If you don't have your tickets, too bad, they're sold out. You can't get in anyway. So have fun. That's going to be a big thing they do, where they play games on the harbor, on the water, down in Maryland with a lot of our Quelmar, Maryland friends. And then catch us Sunday for our next session of Another One Bites the Dice, our Strahd campaign, going smooth as butter. It is our final month. We are ending at the end of October, maybe like very beginning of November, like November 3rd or 4th, actually. But yeah, so if you want to catch the tail end of our Strahd campaign as it all heats up and comes to a boiling point, catch Strahd on Sunday, and then come and catch Rockland Clinic Job on Monday, which is our Cyberpunk Red campaign. That's part of our fundraising initiative. And then come back on Tuesday for, I don't know, it says there's a Playtest Tuesday game on Tuesday. Maybe there is. If there's not, then there's a Greedy Green game that day anyway. And then come back and check us Wednesday. And then I'll do the rest of the plugs after that Wednesday. So that's all the things. That was literally all the stuff between now and our next game. So there's a lot.
Awesome.
It's packed.
Very active. Yo! Very, very active. Community is roaring. Oh, James, the amount of work. The amount of work you put in. Bless you.
Thanks.
Bless you, bless you.
It's all on us. It's all of us.
That's our. I know. But it's, there was a spearhead, and who is now president.
Yay,
So
James.
James is president of the Quelmar nonprofit. So very cool, very hard work. You can see, and very helpful. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you so much. And as James said, there's a ton of stuff going on. Stay tuned. Stay in the Quelmar loop and become part of the action. And for all of us here at First Class, we'll see you all next week. Next week. What? See you guys. Have a great night.
Say the
Day.
thing.
See y'all.
Say the thing.
Morning.
No. Say
evening.
the. Wait. Kyle, wait. Kyle.
Oh shit! The
The
rule.
thing.
James, do the rule.
The catchphrase.
Amazing.
Someone
When-
just say it.
All
Someone
right,
just
I
say
got it.
Just
When a
keep rolling
mimic
the
has-
dice.
Go Zach. Go Zach. What's the line? Zach, go.
The line is, when the mimic has 3 of your teammates down and it's just you and the man you hate most in this world, just keep on. Don't forget to just keep on rolling the dice.
Ah!